Nobergon? Oh wait, this is
Yeah.
gonna give me trauma. I hate Nomergon.
Oh, my I stop. Okay, that was my bad. I was trying to turn the volume down and I messed up.
What can I oh, there was something I wanted to listen to the other day. Uh, can I even type? There we go.
Yeah, I really like this theme though. It's very very catchy.
Alright, maybe this oh wait, that's an hour. I don't want that one. I want this one.
Uh, I really wish that game I was playing, that I was screenshotting for you guys, had their music on YouTube because it's just perfect for D&D, man.
I'm sure. Is it a new game?
Doesn't seem like it actually. It's Wildermyth and Wildermyth. Grand Blue might be a bit too anime.
Mm.
Um, Release date 2019. Okay, so yeah, you'd think the music would be on on YouTube by now.
I mean, just Google it.
All right.
Oh, it's
Well,
on SoundCloud. It
wonderful.
does SoundCloud work on this thing?
I don't know. Regardless, let's go ahead and get started. Unless
What
anything
the
else, anyone
game?
has anything else they need to do.
Okay,
No, I
Cole,
have nothing.
just hear the traveling music for it.
All right.
Somehow we didn't die last session. I feel
Somehow
bad.
I didn't die last.
Cool. Okay.
Quite accurate.
Yeah, that is. I'll have to listen to that some more, Ellie. That's nice. All right. So, hello everyone.
Hello.
First of all, thank you all again for joining us. Mark your stream is black. Wow.
Oh, you have secret things?
There you go.
Ah.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys have had a busy about day and a half now. You all met in the Willowsbout Tavern, made your way into the Tesmarine Woods, where you learned of a corruption, and then quite quickly solved it while making a new friend along the way.
Cool.
As you returned the Everlock Seed to the Silbo within the Tesmarine Woods, you made your way back to Aristal as the sun began to set on Low Summer, with your new friend Galen, who seems a little nervous about being back in the city for the first time since he was a boy. But you're all together. Maybe that's all that matters. And while the celebrations have officially kicked off, you decided you all needed some time to catch your breath, take a break. So you made your way to the Willowsbout Tavern yet again. As the sun begins to set and the festivities for Low Summer begin to kick into high gear as night comes in. There are children running through the streets with toys and sparklers. Music drifts from every corner of the street. The smell of food, some healthy, most of it probably not, but all of it probably tasting really good, swathes through the air of this beautiful canaled city. You all take some time within the Willow's Bow. It's getting a little bit packed now as the sun begins to set, but you're able to find a table. And if you guys would like to take a moment to ask any questions or just talk and hang out, the floor is yours.
The festival is not yet, right?
It's going on right now.
Oh shit! I will wish to perform in the spirit of festival.
Okay. Like within the bar, or are you going to go out into the street and like busk?
I guess I will find a good spot, not necessarily in a bar, because at this point there's a lot of people on the streets. I presume.
Yeah, there's people everywhere. Like this, it's one of those situations where like the city kind of closed early, so everyone could go out and celebrate. There's some shops that are open. You know, some are like decorated and staying open late to provide like food and just general wares and stuff. But
So
for the
I
most
would
part,
like
everything's closed. People can go celebrate.
I would like to do it outside, but in a place where if a crowd gathers, it's not going to be on their way or and stuff.
Okay, so just like find a street corner or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys watch as Elyon takes his blades and walks
Wait,
out
wait,
into
wait.
the busy street.
I have
Yeah.
some specifics, too. I'm going.
Okay, go
I'm
for it.
using spells for this show,
You're
and
using what?
I'm using spells for this show, and I'm gonna need Mark's help for it.
Oh.
So let me ask before you guys get too into this. Are you doing this like right as you enter the city, or are you guys like a few drinks in, or what's like the vibe here?
I would say it's a few drinks in. I wouldn't just
Okay.
step on the city. It's like, all right, I'm performing.
Just for funsies, then let's just to start the session off, just because I'm a little bit sadistic, I think this will be fun. Let's start with everyone rolling Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. I have good constitution at least. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna have you to play. I'm gonna have you playing with fire, Mark. Can you roll high, please?
Okay. I mean, y'all are starting off small. You're just having a couple of beers or something. Nothing too much. But you're also feeling a little bit of a buzz. You're feeling a little happy right now. But you're still
Uh,
in. You haven't started going blurry eyed yet.
I rolled natural 20 because my character doesn't train.
That's no fun. But okay.
All right, Mark. Basically, I I need. All right, am I speaking to Aeonid or Mark?
Do this in character, nerd.
Both. He is
Alright.
both.
Aeonid. So basically, I wish to put on a performance. You know, in the spirit of the festival. How adept are you with fire, my friend? I don't need you to put stuff on fire. Right, but ideally not burning down the village. Basically, I have this nice spell called Pyrotechnics. And I would think it would be very good to use during a performance. But I don't quite have the means to put fire on stuff. Well, well, sure, but it's not flashy. There's no such thing as flashy enough, my friend.
Elion is beyond flashy.
Are you in or not, my friend? I'll give you a cut. All right. All right, Cole. I'm gonna have to gonna have to talk to you about this performance I have in mind.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna have this spell going on, and he's just gonna be playing my lute. He's just gonna play some jams,
Sure. Okay.
and then I'm just gonna perform and at the end of it, I'm gonna give Aeonid a sign, and he's gonna like shoot pew pew of fires, and I'm gonna fire thingy it with some fireworks.
Everythingy.
So just to make sure I'm understanding, you're gonna have him shoot like fire bolts or whatever, and then you're gonna pyrotech them as they're flying,
Mm,
or like is he lighting torches or holding, or what's the plan here?
I my first idea would be as they're flying, but maybe I could put my swords on fire.
All right.
So, question:
Sure.
Mhm.
wouldn't the fire that Aenon makes be considered no, non-magical? Yeah, wouldn't it be magical?
Um.
Don't read the description.
To be honest,
Don't
I
read the
think
description. You give us the description.
non-magical fire is more like smokeless, somewhat heatless fire.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So yeah, basically what Mark said. So I think Firebolt would be fine for this.
Cool.
All right, Cole. With all the description I've added and with the plan I have, may I roll with advantage?
You know what? Sure.
Cool.
Roll performance. But we're gonna do this a little interestingly. All right. Cool. Yeah. Easy. All right. So you walk out into the streets of the city, dragging Aenid along with you, just kind of finishing off the last of his drink. Aenid, you're getting a little bit buzzed.
Oh
You're a
God.
bit of a lightweight compared to the other two, which is kind of funny considering it's a twink and a fairy. But
Yeah.
uh, you drag through. Elion finds the corner and he kind of just tosses his loot to the side, and an invisible hand catches it and starts strumming a tune. Uh, Elion, how do you get people's attention to start paying attention to you as your little friend's playing along?
I think I will start by clapping like twice loudly and just announce it.
All right. And so go into detail now. What your performance before Aenid steps in? What exactly are you doing?
It's mostly sword dancing. Like I'm chucking the swords, grabbing and doing some spins and shit. No sword swallowing though, because scimitars are kind of thick.
Sure. Also curved. I guess that would be kind of hard. Okay. You're definitely gathering a decent crowd. Many of them, as sun has now gone down, are now inebriated. But you got some rowdy people, especially some dwarves. That are just like loving this whole affair. They're just cheering on. Aenid, what are you doing while he's doing this? Getting ready for your debut. Okay. Roll performance for me.
Roll stealth.
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of standing there. You're like maybe giving some half-hearted claps, like, "Oh wow, he's so cool, yeah." But no one's really paying too much attention to you, so you kind of you feel pretty concealed. And then I guess there's some hidden signal that you give as it's time for the grand finale.
Hey, I
Okay.
wink at him.
Okay. So Aenid, as you step forward and get ready to do your part, go ahead and roll an attack for me with Firebolt. Easy. Okay. With practice precision, you send it exactly where you know Elyon wants it to be. Elyon, you take that spell and you just whip it into whatever shape you need it to be. The swords catch fire. Interesting point. The blades aren't actually on fire because metal doesn't really ignite, but
I,
you're able to use the spell to just kind of like make it seem like they are. They're just kind of floating up the metal of the blade. They're buying it. People are buying it for sure.
yeah, just imagine I check my swords up and he like shoots it.
All right, and they lose their mind. People are clapping and cheering. I see one guy is losing his mind, throwing alcohol everywhere. People are like, oh, don't get that into the flame! Don't get that into the flame!
uh, and while they're shooting the air, I'm just gonna snap my fingers and use pyre techniques,
Okay, and there you go.
and everyone is blind.
Yeah,
Mug
you do
them.
that. And he doesn't give you any warning about this, I imagine. So you're just kind of staring as the sword just bursts and ignite, and your vision goes white for a few seconds, and you hear people screaming and kind of and visually it fades, and you see Elyon there holding his swords. And everyone starts. Some people are cheering. Some people are just kind of mumbling and grumbling at the fact that you just essentially flashbang them. But overall, not a bad performance. You gather about, let's say, pretty big crowd. We'll be a little bit generous with this. Okay, you managed to collect about 52 golden tips.
Nice.
Kira, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you watching this, or are you just
I'm gonna.
getting drunk inside the tavern?
No, I'm watching, clapping enthusiastically, and I'm gonna like toss a mushroom into his pile of gold.
Okay. So mark down that you have 52 gold and a mushroom.
I'm gonna give 20 gold to Aeonid.
All right.
Well,
And don't
well,
forget the mushroom.
right. Well, call me surprised, Aeonid. You actually managed to perfectly hit the firebolt. Oh well, no, it's just well, yes, but
Rude.
Didn't you say you killed a deer with a firebolt?
I suppose
Gallon
he
is there
did.
with you all.
Just a random person in the crowd that heard about it.
He did miss a tree, didn't he?
But then he lit the tree on fire, right? That's right.
Wasn't it the third time? It was kind of hard to tell when I was.
All right. Well, as you guys are having this conversation, you can look around the festival. You see there are definitely many food stalls going up, toys, strange kind of pyrotechnics, pretty that seem not quite as advanced as the spell that just went off, but there's still some cool little toys that are going around that seem to spit off fire and sparkles and stuff. There are plenty of games set up around the festival if anyone wants to go just have some fun with that. But what's the vibe here? What do you guys want to do your first night back from the woods?
Oh. Well, I didn't take you for a showsman, but sure. Well,
Can
there
I
is.
learn a spell?
Well, maybe you can add it to the Hero Wild magic.
Probably
So
not.
I'm not sure how nice it would be to be flashbanged every time you rage.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be helpful.
What games are there?
I'm so glad you asked.
Who's on list?
Yes, but unironically. Okay. So walking around, you see most of the games are kind of set up around the main market square, which is right where the Willow's Bow is to begin with, along with a lot of the shops and the shops, stalls, food, all that stuff. You see a few different things. You see in the middle of it all, kind of in a quiet part of the square, you see a table with a dwarf holding playing cards. There's people around the table. The dwarf appears to be the one at the head of this.
It's joyful festival ambient with music.
Fair enough.
Actually, this one is kind of sucked. Let me get another one.
All right. Well, you figure that out. And you do see a table of there. As you guys look over, many of the players throw their hands down. There's shouts and groans of disgust
This one-
as the
one.
dwarf just kind of takes all the gold coins on the table in for himself. There's also you see a sort of stand of some kind where you see people tossing sandbags over their head. The one you watch right now, he whiffs entirely, lands a foot or so behind the basket. They're facing away and tossing it backwards over their head. And there's people. Some are supportive, some are laughing. The more inebriated amongst them are kind of laughing their butts off at this. And off to the side, you see a longer stand with a bit of a range to it, where there's targets set up, and you see some people shooting bows at targets at varying distances. There's sometimes you just see people just hanging out. You see every now and again you see people just like getting a table, just like arm wrestling each other. Some of them people get up behind and start cheering and just yelling. It's a lot of just rowdy celebration going on. Some of it sanctioned by appears to be the city guard. Some of it just people setting up and doing their own thing. So it's
I
up
wanna
to you if
skip
you guys.
over.
Mhm.
I was gonna say it's up to you if you guys want to like go around and play some games. I know you said you want to go talk to Tali at one point, Aenid. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm basically stepping back and letting you guys decide where you want to go.
Okay. So there's the sandbag one. What was the other ones?
So there's a sandbag toss. There's archery. There's a card game of some kind. Those are the main ones. There are some people just kind of doing random feats of strength like arm wrestling or whatever, but it doesn't seem like there's any prize or sanctions for those. Just seem like people just showing off.
Just a corner with slap ass going on.
Notably, no slap ass in this festival.
Oh. Well, I don't quite have the strength for sandbag, nor have I proficiency with arrow with a bow.
Are the sandbags like small ones or like big ones?
What do you mean? Like the bow?
No, the sandbags. Are they small sandbags or big
Oh
ones?
yeah, they're not full size sandbags. They're like, I don't know, maybe half a foot. They don't look that heavy. They look like oversized bean bags, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. You can think of it that way, yeah.
I think we should send our fairy to kick ass in the sandbag one.
First, before I do that, I want to skip over to the arm wrestling and kind of
Okay.
like not really slam my arms or my hands down on the table, but kind of like I probably surprised the people that are just finishing up the last round.
Yeah. So again, this isn't like a sanctioned thing. It's just people just kind of doing this in the middle of the square. You
I
do
just
walk
picked
up.
a random one.
It's like you walk up to like a human and a dwarf, and you're absolutely right. You do scare them. You just slam your fist down. The human they both kind of freak out, but in the moment of when the dwarf is about to lose, in the moment of shock, he just kind of flips out and slams the human's hand down, and yeah.
I would like someone to text me. I would like to play.
Oh, Lassie, that's cute. I think you might be a little. No offense.
No, I don't care if you beat me. I just want to try my luck.
All right. Sit down then.
All right. I'm going to sit down and kind of flip my hair off my shoulders and place my arm on the table. All right. Let's go.
Okay. He wraps his hand around yours. For a small guy, it's a big hairy hand, but you can tell he's an older guy too. It's maybe like a miner or something. Like his hands are pretty calloused, but despite you being much smaller than him, you're able to match his grip pretty well. So what I'm going to have you do, my friend, is yes.
My bar brain just went on how I can help her cheat, but never mind. Go on.
What I'm going to have you do, Mickey, is roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Oh God.
Okay. The bout starts, and his hand starts taking you over to the side. You're holding on a little bit, but you lost quite a bit of ground.
With that, can I cast minor illusion on that guy?
To do what? What are you doing exactly?
Screaming is here.
I kind of want him to see, to put something on his line of sight, something absurd that's going to distract him, but I'm not sure what. No.
Why don't you just tap his shoulder?
All right. I want him to see. mm, how about something sexy? Something sexy enters his line of sight, and hopefully Unga Brain takes over.
Okay. What would this be?
Maybe on the side of the wall, just sexy leg sticks out or some shit. I don't know.
Just the legs.
Just the
Nothing but that. A pair of legs just walking into
So that's what you do.
the
Just
courtyard.
one leg sticking out from like a
I
crowd
mean,
or something.
I didn't want to put an ass sticking out. I think that's a bit much.
Roll a performance check with disadvantage.
I want to keep my illusion waifu's dignity, man.
Oh, shit.
All right.
What?
What would this even be? Okay. Yeah. He doesn't even seem to notice it.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. That being said, Kira, your arm's getting low to the table. Roll another athletics check for me.
All right.
Okay. He kind of caught you off guard at first, but you're stealing yourself. You're bringing it back up. You're now back at about the neutral position with it. Roll again.
Yeah.
Okay, it starts going over to the other side, and you can see there's a little bit of fear and maybe even admiration in his eyes. This tiny little gnome girl matching him and even surpassing him in strength. Go again.
At this point, I'm taking bets with the crowd. I don't know who's going.
Shit.
And he brings it back up to the neutral position. All right. Who are you putting bets on, Holly?
I'm putting 5 gold on Kira.
Okay, and you notice no one is really. Most people are just kind of interested in the fight. Not a lot of people are taking part in that. But you notice the dwarf you previously saw playing cards. He appears beside you. I'll take you up on that. 5 gold on him.
All right, but you might come to regret it, friend.
We'll see. All right. Oh, roll again, Mickey. Sorry, should have said that.
Mickey, don't you get an advantage when you rage?
Can I rage with this?
So right now
it's not an attack.
He's now taking you back down to his side. You would get advantage if you rage. Yeah, you absolutely can do that.
But that's gonna use up my rage.
Wait, how does the wild magic work? Would it trigger if you...
Yes, it would. Oh
That is
my
a good
god.
point. That is a good point. It would trigger.
Oh no.
Okay, make a decision. You're about to roll again. Are you raging or not?
I think we gamble.
It's up to her. You're close. He's close to winning, but you're not out of it yet.
Hold on, I have to. No, I can't rage because my wild surge will go off. I have to just do this.
Okay, roll again. Okay, back up to the middle position. You guys there are sweat running down both of y'all's faces. This is getting intense. You can see a vein starting to bulge on the side of his neck. You guys are watching Kira. That tattoo on her arm is starting to light up again, but it doesn't seem like it's helping that much. This seems like this is all her. Roll again. Okay, back down.
Oh my god.
He's getting bright red in the face. The crowd is going wild now, pumping their fists, clapping. Go again.
Oh no! Oh my god!
It's the middle.
Okay.
Your lungs and your arm are burning right now, Kira. Like it's getting to the point where you almost instinctively reach up to wipe the sweat from your eyes, but you're like, no, you can't do that. You can't get distracted. Go again.
All right. If it gets bad, I'll hold personal.
Oh my god!
Okay, back down.
Aeonid, do you have anything?
to tap him on the fucking shoulder again.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're feeling better. Go again.
Can I roll with advantage?
No. Go again.
No! Oh
No,
my
no.
god!
The crowd has gone from ravenous to silent. They are genuinely amazed at what they're seeing. They're watching it. There's even one kid that comes up and is like, "Wow!" And you see the mom like cover his eyes, like, "Don't watch, Billy. This is dangerous." Even though it's still just arm wrestling. Go again.
We're at neutral, right?
Yeah, you're back at neutral.
Oh my god.
Back down.
This is such a close fight. Okay.
Give up,
This might
Lassie.
be it. No!
Your hand crashes onto the table, and roaring applause goes up all around you. This guy doesn't even take a moment to gloat. He just lets out a breath he's been holding for a long time. He looks at you, Kira. He gives you the greatest nod of respect you've ever gotten from a dwarf. I like you. I hate you so much.
God damn it!
Hardrak.
Audrak? How do you spell that? Hardrak?
Hold on. Hardrak.
Hardrak. It was a pleasure doing a battle with you, Hardrak.
Hi, you as well.
I haven't felt that kind of competition in a while.
Are you from around here, young little one?
Nope. But I'm happy to be in town.
God dang it. Hold on. Sorry. Come down to the sanctum tomorrow if you want to looking for more feats of strength. Holding a competition tomorrow if you're interested.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What time? Is there a specific time or just tomorrow at the sanctum?
Around noon.
Noon.
Mostly for a professional business. I'm not sure if you're interested in that, but put on a good show either way.
All right. And I kind of whip out this teeny tiny little notebook from my satchel and write down the sanctum at noon for feats of strength.
And as they're having this conversation, Elyon, the dwarf next to you, elbows you. I think I won.
Oh no.
He's holding his hand out expectantly.
All right. I'll give him 5 gold.
Thank you. You want to lose more money? Come find me over here. And he's going to make his way back to his table and start shuffling cards. All right.
I'm gonna get up from the table and skip over to Elyon and Aenid. I heard the jingle. Leave your pockets. I apologize for losing. I tried my very hardest.
Right.
I tried. Now you said something about some sandbag thing as I skipped away. What was that about?
Oh, it's just an actual competition with sandbags. It's just, I believe it's who can chuck it the furthest.
Chuck it the furthest or get into the target?
Anne, do you know?
God, what's
God
the answer?
forsakes you. But you can see people are trying to get him into the target, and because it's a little basket. And while you guys are having this conversation, Galen is still with you all, and as you walk back from the table, if you're matched with Hardrak, he is staring, eyes wide open, mouth, jaw dropped, at what just happened.
What you staring at, Mr. Galen? Mr. Galen?
Perhaps it was the lag.
You just arm wrestled the Lawmaster.
The Lawmaster?
Haldrak Lightstone. The equivalent to that, yeah.
Oh.
He's
If
the
I knew
one
that-
that's
So
running.
cool!
He's the one running the trial that I want to go to.
Perfect!
Huh.
You and I are gonna go together.
Dang,
Just
if I knew
arm
that,
wrestle
I
the Law Master.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
wouldn't have tried to cheat. That's kind of dangerous.
I didn't try to cheat. What do you people do? Excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
I would, but I didn't.
Leon! I had it perfectly in hand. Yes, I did lose, but you know what? I feel quite challenged and I'm feeling good about myself. I broke with a little bit of a sweat. I felt like I have a good workout going on. I'm ready to take on the sandbags.
All right. Just make sure to rest up your arm because I think you're gonna need it.
I'll use the other arm.
Amazing.
And how
I
about
have
you,
two
Galen?
of them.
Oh, Mark, Flint's asking if you might be muted on the stream side.
Me?
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Flint, if you heard
he's a friend
Mark
of ours.
as say
Oh.
blue on in chat.
He's watching. He's in Mark's Twitch chat right now.
Mm.
All right. So are y'all making way over to the back toss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest Galen to partake as well.
Never been one much for these, but hello.
Test. Wow, amazing.
Wow.
Good job.
Bad streamer.
Man, Flint coming in clutch yet again.
The mic you're using might be wrong.
Hello.
Do you see the sound thingy moving?
Oh, the mic was still loud there for a moment, says Flint.
Huh. Oh wait, no, I think it's picking me up now.
That's good.
Wait, so does that mean that entire arm wrestle wasn't recorded?
No, he can
it
hear
was just
everyone
Mark that was
else.
muted.
Just me, not. I was the only
okay.
problem.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
I think that happened is I was talking to no one on stream.
I'm a fucking. Oh my god.
Hey, it's good. We're fine. We got
we
it.
figured it out.
Ilian is fucking nuts on stream.
Yeah, Flint's got your back. It's all cool.
Thank you, Flint. Thank you.
So you make
Thank
your way
you.
over to the bag toss, and you do see a couple of guards. They're just standing by as a kid flings the final bag over his head, and actually manages to land in the basket. And everyone cheers for him, and he gets the prize.
Yay.
Walks off all happy.
Yay.
Evening all. You here to play?
Yes. And
Right.
so is my friend Mr. Gallon.
I would like to partake too, if you wouldn't mind.
And Annie.
All right, can I get an order here?
Elian?
Who's going first?
Ellen?
I'm good.
No, Elian, you have to play too. We're all playing.
Oh, all right, but I'm sure I will do most wonderfully at Bardic's inspiration lesson.
All right, we'll make him go first.
Just so y'all know, there is a 1 silver entrance fee for this game.
Oh, 1 silver. How expensive. Oh,
Well,
I have
I-
no silver pieces. Okay.
Well,
What's
I
the
do have.
reward?
Oh, we can make change. Don't worry.
All
Yeah,
right.
indeed. What is the reward?
I'll hand him a single gold.
Well, you do see there's some racks kind of near the game, and you see what appears to be on one rack a few what look like candied apples, like apples covered with some kind of caramel-like candy. On one, you see a box full of scarves with some kind of sun symbol on them. then
Not
you
a
see
sun symbol. Holy shit!
Not. Yeah. And then on one, you see like almost like a makeshift weapons rack full of these little wooden swords. You get the idea, these are all toys. Or just-
This is
I'm
getting
ready
children,
to
right?
play.
The Winter Sun is now having merch in this universe.
It's not a
I'm
Winter
ready to
Sun.
play.
Are you sure
Winter
about
Sun
that?
is dead.
No.
Winter Sun is dead.
Let them live on, Cole.
No.
I have 3 silver in my pocket. I might as well use those.
Hey, you want to pay for me?
Oh.
I'll pay for you and Galen then. And myself.
Yeah.
We can make change, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh right. Then I'll take my silver back and Aeonid can spot us.
But I don't have any silver.
We can make change.
Right. Change. Just 1 gold, friend.
Just assume, unless
Elion,
otherwise. Oh, is this an okay? This is an in-character thing.
Elion, did you not just make a performance and get 30 gold out of it?
Indeed, and you got 20.
Yes, but 20 is smaller than 30. I don't know if you took mathematics courses when you were younger.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to school, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
But
gave you a mushroom too.
I hate to run the buzz, but we do have a line of people here wanting to play.
Okay, fine.
Cheapskate.
Fine. I'll pay him.
All right, you're paying for everyone.
I'm covering everyone.
Okay, so 4 silver.
Second time in like a day.
Okay. All right. 4 rounds. Who's up first?
I'll go.
Okay. You step up, and they kind of put you on a line in front of this carpet. There's maybe a few feet between you and the basket. They turn you around. All right. Whenever you're ready. And so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you make as they turn you around, facing away from the basket. I'm going to have you make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Why do you think I wanted you to do it?
Wait, inspiration.
Okay.
Can you inspire all of us?
I could.
Nice.
How many more uses do you have? Okay.
I had 3 more uses.
Ah, dang. All right. So you line yourself up. You get ready. You feel it start as you go back to throw back. You feel the bag start slipping from your fingers a little bit early, but you recover. You grab on, goes flying, boop, lands right in the basket. There's some light golf claps around, and the guard walks up, hands you a second bag. All right, go again.
Oh, again.
You get 3 tries.
I debate if I bar the expression up. I'll just.
Easy peasy, goes spinning through the air, lands straight in the basket again. Nice. What? You are amazing, sir. 1 more.
Well, a little luck and all skill.
Nice.
The crowd goes crazy as you land all 3 within the basket. All right, you win the grand prize. Congratulations. And they hand you 1 candied apple, a scarf with the symbol that you now recognize, the symbol of Palor, the Dawnfather,
Patron of the
and
sun.
a wooden sword.
Well.
All of them?
So it's if you win 1, you get 1 thing. If you win 2, you get 2, and 3, you get all 3.
That makes so much sense.
Elion actually has nostalgia with these apples because he grew up in these kind of places.
Nice.
Aw.
All right, who's up next?
I think I'll go next.
That was you, Aenid?
Yes, that's me. And
Okay.
At
the wizard.
Does Mark want inspiration?
Maybe I don't want to be inspired.
All right.
Not
just
by
for
a
the sake of time-
cheapskate.
Just for the sake of time, just go ahead and roll me 3 dexterity checks with disadvantage.
Okay,
If you would.
cool. Dexterity. Disadvantage. Oh, that's a miss. Oh. Disadvantage.
Okay.
And disadvantage. Hey!
Oh, wow.
Damn.
All right.
All right.
So you feel up, you get ready, you toss the first bag over you, and then you hear a dull thud as it lands about a foot behind you.
Oh.
And there's a couple of muffled snickers like, don't worry about it, boy. Go again. Go again. This one goes farther. It actually lands just on the other side. It kind of clips the basket as it flies over. And people are trying to be supportive of you. But you're sick of this bag. You line up, you get ready, you just, in a moment of pure bliss, just send it over flat into the basket for your 3rd round.
Yes!
That's our Aeonid. He never misses more than twice.
And Aenid,
Oh no!
you get a candied apple.
Excellent. I don't think I've ever had one of these before.
All right, you got 2 more. Who's up next?
Ooh, me.
Coming up, little missy.
Okay.
You know the drill. Dexterity check disadvantage 3 times. Let's go.
Alright. Wait, why didn't that pop out? Eh.
It might be asking you
There we go.
for something, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. So the first one flies, just falls a little bit short, like maybe half a foot short. Don't let it get through. And as he's trying to console you, just 2 in rapid succession, just barely kind of clip the basket at the same time, but they do both manage to fall in.
Yeah.
All right, and 2 victories for this young one right here. And you get a candy apple and a scarf.
Yay! I'm gonna immediately wrap the scarf around my neck and bite into the candied apple. Mm.
I'm gonna hand my scarf to Aeonid.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. It would just cramp my style a little if I use it.
I'm a proper wizard now.
Oh.
I guess it's my turn now.
Yep. You can do it, Mr. Gallen.
Don't watch. Never been very good at this sort of thing.
I will watch intently. I believe in you.
Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
Mm. Oh.
Aw.
I inspire him.
There you
He didn't need it. Never mind.
And you can see he's starting to get a little
He
defeated at the
gets
second
candy.
one. And he just gets frustrated, kind of just angrily tosses it over. And you hear a little as it lands flat within the basket. Oh shit.
Yay!
Clap, clap, clap.
And he also gets a candied apple.
We all get candy.
Alright, till next time, folks, thank you all for stopping by. And the guy kind of starts shoving you away so the next people in line can get in.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Is,
And
is this
Gallon-
is this truly just a wood sword? I say as I look at.
make an investigation check.
I shall cast Identify
Okay.
on the sword.
That's a lot.
Alright. You see Aenid cast Identify, sets the sword, and he comes back with a splinter.
I think it's a wooden sword. Oh.
Can I
Ow.
cast Splinter or something? Is that even a
Is
spell?
that a spell? I don't believe it is. I've never heard of it.
I mean, you tell me.
Let me consult the sacred texts.
It's not a spell.
Splinter. It's not. It's nothing. There's nothing with the name Splinter.
Well, I'll cast will keep it around. I guess it's flammable at the very least.
A makeshift torch,
Ooh,
maybe.
it is flammable, and it is not. It's not. What's the word I'm looking for? It can't kill a human being unless you really, really try. So it could be used as a non-lethal weapon.
Perhaps they wanted to scare a goblin straight or something.
By beating the shit out of it, I see.
Exactly. Yes.
So what now? Where are we gonna go? Should we go get another drink? Or what are we gonna do?
Well, I would think Aeonid should try the card game. He seems.
The card
You get
game.
fast about that.
I was never much good at cards.
But you know,
I
you
think he's excellent.
you went to school and all that.
That doesn't mean I know how to play cards.
It means you have logical thinking, my friend.
Does it?
You seem
does.
smart.
Uh,
Cards mean smart, and you're smart, so that means you should be good at cards, right?
not necessarily. I mean, cards. There's a lot of strategy behind it. There's a lot of rules. I don't even know what game this is. Is it like Three Dragon Ante? Is it some other card game that I don't know the name of?
Hey, Mark, real quick, how do you play through Dragon Ante?
Goldfish.
I don't fucking know.
That's what I thought. Anyway,
It is an actual
It's probably
game. I'll
Goldfish.
have you
I'm
know.
aware. I don't know the rules, and I'm assuming you don't either. Also, I guess I can go ahead and share this too, because that was the guy you
Oh.
met earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's huge.
Anyway,
Yes! La Master Hardrock. Thank you again for giving me a new NPC to name.
So okay, you know, I'll tell you later. But no, I had him planned. Didn't expect him to be there, but whatever, it's fine. We're working him into the story early. It's fine.
It works.
Yeah.
A+ for
Moving
what's the word
on.
that I'm looking for?
Moving on.
We're talking about a card game.
Cards. Children's card games.
All right. What is a card game? As we observe the table being played.
Make a. I don't know. Make a history check as you're watching him play.
History check.
Can I pull my entertainer card with a circus background to just?
I did not study card games in school. I studied magic.
Actually, that's a good. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You've traveled a bit, Ollie. So yeah, you would. I mean, I think you've all probably heard of this game, but as for whether or not you can identify it by seeing just people playing it, is some kind of more what the history check was for. But yeah, Elian, you're able to pick this up. This is a game called Draconian Gambit. You're watching as the cards are drawn. They're putting 2 cards down on the center. Then everyone else has cards that they're looking at their hands. It's similar to Real World Poker, if you want to think of it that way.
Oh.
Like straight up poker or like some other variations of it.
It's a variation of it, but it's similar in the idea of like you put cards down, then you can see them trying to make hands based off what the cards they have in their hand on top of the cards that are already on the table. That makes any sense?
It's not blackjack. Well, Enid, are you confident? You don't know what blackjack is?
I know what it is. I just can't remember what the rules are. I don't play cards very much.
It's basically you gotta meet or be under 21.
21,
Yeah, no,
Texas
it's not that,
Hold'em,
it's not that.
etc., etc.
Yeah, I remember now. It's not that.
Well, Enid, are you confident?
I don't know what this game is.
I described the game to him.
Well,
Okay. In that case,
oh. The player starts the ante. Anyone else either raises, calls, roll 2d12. These cards at the pot. Yeah, I don't want to play cards.
Fair enough.
I don't want to play cards.
We should get another round and then explore more.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
okay.
Back to the inn.
Cole's disappointed.
So you guys head back
Worked
to the
so
tavern
hard
and
in
get
this
a couple
card
more
mini game.
Yeah, I also had this in Winter Sun too, and nobody picked it up there either.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Where was it?
in the first session. Then again, when you guys got to Fart Field.
Oh yeah.
You
No,
will never.
it's fine. It's not like I'm working on how to translate poker to D&D for the past several months. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway,
I
You
don't
would
know
never
how to
make-
play poker, so.
You never make Mark play card games.
I
ever.
will die before I play a card game.
We should move Elion to it.
Yeah, you're an entertainer. You know how to play cards. You like card games, don't you, Elion?
I have dabbled in poker in real life, but no, I'll pass.
Damn.
Alright. So you guys make your way back, you get a drink. The tavern's a little bit more rowdy now. It's kind of hard to find a spot. You end up just having to kind of squeeze around a couple of bar stools. Some of you are standing, but you're able to get a drink and just talk and have some fun.
Is it the same bartender as the other day?
There's a few more now, but the same one is Mira. The same one is still there. Yeah, she has some more help now, but she's still looking like she's kind of running back and forth, getting drinks for everybody. But yeah, she's still there.
I want to walk up to the bar where she's at. Hello, Mira. How are you?
Good evening, Lassie. What can I get you? She's kind of out of breath from
I
running
was
around so much.
wondering, do you know how to make anything with elderflower liqueur?
The elderflower. Do you have anything specific in mind?
Well, there's this one that I really wanted to try to make. I haven't made it. Well, no, I made it once, maybe, I think. Yeah, but it's a floral like daiquiri of sorts with elderflower liqueur and lavender sugar syrup and lime juice and light rum and blueberries
A
and
daiquiri?
creams of violet. Yeah.
Aenid's eyes just kind of glazed over. He has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Mira's eyes have also kind of glazed over. You list a lot of greens she's never heard of before.
Miss, we sell ale and beer.
Oh.
That is most of what we have, but I can maybe throw some of that together for you if you'd like.
Wait. Can I make it? Can I just like help just make my own drink? Maybe, possibly. Or
Do you
is that,
have
like,
your own?
breaking
Do you have
the
your own
rules a
ingredients for
little?
that? Because we don't have most of that here.
Oh no, I don't. I do carry elderflower liqueur though.
Maybe I can whip something up for you if you'd like.
Okay, that works.
I think she does, and she does have some of that liquor that you're talking about. She doesn't have all the special ingredients. Gather some of those fruits are probably gonna be more accessible from like maybe more tropical locations, which this is not. Refrigeration hasn't been
That makes sense.
hasn't been invented yet, unfortunately. But she's able to get together and make some kind of a light, cool, summer-friendly drink.
Yay!
You'll have to be honest with me. I've never made something like this before.
Perfect.
So you have to
Sounds good.
tell me how it
Okay,
is.
thank you.
All right.
I take a sip and just I smile brightly at her. Thank you. It's really yummy. Thank you.
What was your name, dear?
Kira.
Kira. She kind of writes down a note. It's like, she's like, hey, come here. And she wavers over to some of her bartenders. She kind of makes the drinks again, passes it around. What do you think? There are some kind of hesitance before, like, tenuous nods of approval. Like, that's not bad. You have a name for this drink, dear. It's concoction.
This is a floral daiquiri.
Perhaps you should name it after your friend, because maybe it'll get her attention.
Oh. Oh. The Solara.
That is a good name, dear. All right. New drink to the menu. That's Solara. And you see a couple people there, and everybody's like, hey, I'll take one of those. And she starts passing a couple out. Most of the crowd here gathers more looking for beer and ale and stuff, and some are like, this is a little too fruity, but then some are like, you know what, I'll take, this is fine, I like this. You notice it's starting to gain a little bit of traction here.
Woohoo!
And you rest
I made
content
a popular
knowing
drink.
you may have made some positive change in the bartending industry.
Excellent.
So I guess the question for you guys is there anything in particular you're wanting to accomplish tonight, now that you've made some gold, you have some time to relax? The festival's still going on, there's still people to talk to, plot threads to pick up. Is there anything else you guys are looking to do tonight? Or are you...
About what time
I
is
wish
it?
to pull the tavern keeper aside for a second.
She is very busy.
I'm gonna hand her Chugo for her time.
She turns together. 1 second, and she'll come over to the edge of the bar and is like, "Make it quick, dear." And she doesn't take the gold. She's just it's like, "All right, this guy's clearly desperate. Whatever."
I'll be quick.
Please.
I'm just looking for someone. Have you ever heard of someone with blue hair? Super short, probably halfling size.
I'm probably yeah. Why?
Because I'm looking.
Do you have
I'm
anything
looking for
specific
them.
about them?
Well, I suppose the halfling size and the blue hair was the most I had. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't say I'm familiar with anyone like that. I'm sorry.
Do you know anyone who would?
Are they from here? From the city?
Not exactly. I just lost this friend a while ago, and I've been looking for them for a few years now.
A few years. Do you have a name?
Yeah, it's the name of the drink.
Do I overhear this conversation?
Well, how sneaky are you trying to be with this, Elyon?
I mean, the most I did was just pull him aside, but I'm not exactly trying to hide it.
Okay. Roll a perception check, Kira. Just a general perception check.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay.
Plus zero.
Yeah, you probably hear them talking a bit. Maybe specific words aren't really reaching, but you do hear something about blue hair, and stuff like that.
I kind of poke my head in the conversation. Are you asking about Solara?
I am.
Okay, so you're looking for someone about my height, long blue hair, it's like down past her butt, bright blue eyes, and she's very, very intelligent, booky, kind of nerdy like. She's magic user.
Nerdy?
But in a good way, like goddess nerdy. You know?
I'm not familiar with this word. Is
It's
this a
you.
fairy word?
It's you, Aeonid. But either way,
What? Huh?
Pretty much.
Uh,
Very book smart.
unfortunately, no. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone with that description. But
do you think it would be worth it to bring this to the lore master?
possibly, but where did you last see her, if you don't mind me asking?
In the forest up north.
I suppose the Lawmaster might be helpful to check, but I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but the idea of people just wandering around, I see lots of people, dear, but I don't know everyone that walks through here. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I've been looking for a little while.
Feel free to keep the truck out. It's a busy night.
Alright then, thank you. And she will go back to work.
Hmm. Well,
Bullying? No!
Some barbarian just over pushes over. Hey, you stupid wizard. Bet you dumped strength.
I'm
in
gonna
her.
get in between Aeonid and these very tall barbarians. You said what?
You'll see. You'll be working for me one day.
In a flashback, you got in between.
Yes.
You just inserted yourself in its flashback.
Yes, I did.
Wild
can
magic
see
is
it in
some
his
serious
eyes.
shit. Let me tell you.
and you know what? I'm gonna mug that boy from that fast.
Elyon reaches through time. The Grim Reaper slaps his hand away, and he comes back with nothing.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Are you
No.
actually raging in the tavern?
No, stop. Cease.
No.
That was the
I thought for sure
flashback
it was
option.
just patrons that just came up.
It was a comedic bit.
It was a bit Mickey.
All right, what are y'all doing?
Okay.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, what time is it?
After all this, it's probably getting close to. It's starting to get kind of late. It's probably close to 10 or so by now.
Okay, I probably should leave visiting Miss Talia tomorrow.
Did there seem to be any very talkative patrons?
Very what?
Very talkative.
Like
patrons.
they like to hear a story and then just spread it.
I'm sure there's people kind of just venting about like their marriages, or there's people talking like self-aggrandizing, like talking about adventures that probably never happened. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Someone that if they came up to me and told me something, I would believe them. Like someone that looks trustworthy.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Could it be inside me?
No.
Because you're looking for someone who's trustworthy.
I'm shit at both.
Oh, okay.
No!
Oh!
There's a lot of people here. Most people in here are getting very inebriated. Most sense of candor and trustworthiness are kind of masked by the alcohol. You look around, you do see one person that's trustworthy. Oh, it's just Mr. Gallon, who is just kind of
Mr.
awkwardly sipping at his
Gallon!
drink. What?
You're the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna elbow Aenid. Hey, Aenid.
What? Huh?
Do you do you see anyone in the bar that looks trustworthy to you?
I mean,
Yeah.
I am right here.
Roll an investigation, I guess.
It's not us.
Investigation. Oh.
Not particularly. Like, no one seems like inherently evil just by looking at them, but
I'm not a paladin. I can't just see how people are.
Well,
I'm gonna walk up to the most adorable older gentleman that looks like just like, aw, he looks so sweet. I'm
Well-
gonna walk up to someone like that.
well, wait, Mickey, I got this. I do have efficiency in investigation, so don't worry about it.
Do it.
But I'm also gonna bar the inspiration myself. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah!
All right, don't even need it. Cool.
sure.
I might as well use it though.
You find an older gentleman sitting at the bar by himself, sipping on a thing of wine. Kind of just, he's talking to people as they pass by. He's just enjoying the night.
All right, I'm gonna
Going?
grab Aenid and Elion and lead them over to the table with him.
What are we doing?
Excuse me, sir. I
Alan
have
just
a
watches
question.
awkwardly as you go. He just kind of sips his drink by himself. The old man's like, yes, good evening.
Would you like to hear a story?
Sure, I love a good story.
All right, and I'm gonna kind of shove Aenid and Elion into the booth with him, and then sit
Oh.
on the other side.
What?
No, one on each side. So someone's sitting next to him, and then the other two of us are on
So
the other
Aiden
side.
is just kind of awkwardly climbing over, like, hey, at least let me stand up first. All right.
And then I want to tell him about the exploits that we had the previous day. And
Why
get
are we
the
telling
ball
him
kind
this?
of rolling of. Yes.
As she does that, can I like on the side try to make it more dramatic with performance? It's like, we fought a tree. I was like, yeah, it was a big tree, bigger than three dwarves on top of each other.
That's.
I
I'm gonna
saw
say
The
it.
tree was, of course, it was bigger than
I would say-
3 dwarves.
both of you guys make a performance check. It's pretty much exactly like you described, Dahlia. She's talking about the story. Her mind just going a mile a minute, just listing all the details in just very random order, and you're coming through and just elevating them and making them sound so much cool and you're exaggerating a little bit. Like, oh yeah, that deer was 100 feet tall and it had 5 heads and or something. I don't know.
It definitely felt like that when he killed. Almost killed.
And you finish telling the story, and the man's just standing there, or he's just sitting there, mouth hanging open. That's a beautiful story. Thank you, dear.
You are welcome, sir. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your drink.
But wait, whatever happened to?
To Galen?
Who?
Do.
Yeah, you made a friend. What happened to your friend Galen?
He's right there.
What?
Oh, snap!
Yeah, our friend is staying with us.
And he kind of smiles,
he's-
like he's seeing a superhero brought to life on the big screen. Like, oh, it's him. Oh, thank you, dear. I always love a good
You're
story.
welcome.
As you walk away, it's like, hey guys,
And
want to hear
if
this
you
great
have
story
any
I just came
friends-
up with?
Oh.
He's taking credit.
Kick his ass.
But it'll still make its way around town.
Possibly.
And to specify, did either of us like elaborate on our looks? Like, did she specify that was like a pink-haired halfling / fairy?
I read that as she was describing it in the front. This is what we did. The people sitting in front of you and beside you did.
Oh, okay.
If I'm wrong, who put
No,
medieval caramel
that's-
dance in here?
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
I'm vibing.
Okay,
My tavern playlist is kind of small. I apologize.
that's fine.
Alright. I'm good.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do tonight, or are we gonna? Any more games you want to play? Any more conversations you want to have? What's the plano? Any NPCs you want to talk to? Any shopping you want to do?
It's a little late for shopping.
As I said, a lot of shops are actually open late today for the celebration.
It's the principle of it.
All
I
right.
want to go to a shop.
Okay.
All right.
It'll be
okay.
open tomorrow too. Just like you don't have to go tonight. Just if there's anything you guys want to do tonight, or we can just fast forward.
At this point, my character's already satisfied. He's just gonna excuse himself and go
Okay.
lay down a little because he did get rammed by a deer not too long ago.
That's true.
I guess sleep would be a good idea. Start tomorrow fresh.
A proper bed sounds pretty nice right about now.
Okay.
I hope you guys don't mind Shakira.
Huh?
Shakira.
Shakira?
I put it. I'm talking as
Oh,
not as.
Okay, all right.
Bardcore.
Nice, you guys.
Okay.
So, are you guys all going to be? So here's a question for you. So rooms are going to be about 5 silver a night. Are you all going to be? Are you going to be pairing up? Or are you each getting your own individual room, or how are you working on this out?
I'm getting my own room.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm good for it either way. So.
Aaron is not. He definitely wants his own room.
Okay.
He's a diva like that.
Okay.
He's
We
a
can just say
diva.
we can just say everyone gets their own room then, unless anyone wants to bunk up.
All right.
And so the three
Wait,
of you
how
can.
much
Yeah.
is Mr. Gallen good on getting a room? Does he have enough money for it?
I do.
As you look at your friend Mr. Gallen, he doesn't seem to understand exactly what's going on. You get the idea he didn't spend a lot of time in taverns in his time here in the city when he was a youth.
I'm just gonna pay for my room with 1 gold and say that the other half of it is for his room.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Galen. Whenever you feel tired, you have a room and a bed to sleep in.
A bed.
What?
Oh,
A bed and pillows and blankets and comfiness.
Have you
Guess
never
it's
had
been a while since I've had one of those.
Oh.
then do make sure to enjoy it.
Thank you.
And if you need to sleep in, we totally understand.
Hi.
Thank you, Elyon. All of you, really, for not leaving me out there to die, I guess.
Of course. You're our friend.
I mean, it wasn't as much as leaving you to die, more like we didn't kill you, but
Right.
don't thank us, friend. You can repay us by leading a bountiful life with the chance you are given.
I guess we'll see what I can do with that. Alright, so see you all tomorrow, I guess.
Good night.
And you all get a very good night's sleep in these warm beds.
Yay.
After roughing it in the woods for quite a while now, you all get a very, very, very welcome, comfortable rest.
So really quick question.
Sure.
I only have gold, so what's the change?
It's 10 to 10, so
It's fine.
so you can just subtract 5 gold and add 5 silver. Subtract 1
Ah,
gold, add
okay.
5 silver. Yeah. Unless otherwise stated, just assume everyone is able to make change in this world, because I don't feel like dealing with that too much.
You said how much was the
5
room?
silver for a room.
Oh, okay. So that's just 1 gold piece, right?
You can take away a gold piece and add 5 silver. That makes any sense?
Oh, okay. That 10, 5 is the change. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, gold pieces
I was
are notes of $10.
Yeah, if you want to think of it
Okay.
that way, yeah. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Night falls, and the morning comes the day after. You all waken feeling refreshed, spell slots restored, and
If only I
you
had.
you didn't go to bed too terribly late, so you wake up probably right before dawn, I would say. You can see, you make your way back down to the tavern. There are people passed out everywhere, just like hungover, drooling. Some are still even drinking.
Is
But-
the old man still there?
He's gone. He went home.
He is old after all.
Stole our story and left.
The bastard.
There wasn't much pretense of, hey, spread our story for us, make sure we're heroes. But you gather the story
you
might,
jump to a few conclusions.
given
on
how
that
toxic it seemed to be, you gather the story will eventually start making its way around town.
Excellent.
All right, but the morning is yours.
Elian was probably the first one to wake up because he didn't want to just lay down. He did a big show. He got ramped and tied up about 4 times.
Fair enough.
So he's just down there eating breakfast with his hair loose,
Whoa.
and his hair is long as fuck.
Oh my god.
And it will probably come down next, I guess.
Okay.
He's not gonna recognize Elion.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say, since this is a new day, let's maybe just take a 5-minute bathroom break, because I kind of gotta pee.
Yeah, that's good. I need more water anyway. So, alright, cool.
I need to order food. I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, get some food.
You're gonna hear my dogs panic when the food arrives.
All right, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Mhm. Bruh.
I am a Latino. Those sounds are, I feel like home to me.
They're not yelling. She just has a very loud family, but we love them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Honestly,
that-
her whole family is so sweet.
I turned the Uwu into a demon.
Oh no.
What else does a demon have? Oh, right.
A tail? Question mark.
Pitchfork.
Do, 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 do.
No hand grabbing it though, because I can't be bothered to draw that with my mouse.
Weak.
I'm gonna try drawing abs for the first time
Oh boy.
with a mouse. I fucked up the placement. Fuck.
Give me the update. Drink. There.
Hello.
Oh my god, the window is open. Jesus Christ. Ugh. It's so hot in here.
Hello.
It's
Hello,
like
Tim.
it's like cold as heck down here. I think in
Oh.
Fahrenheit it's googling. It's 42 right now. No, wait. Oh yeah, it is 42. And I am kind of dying.
We're dying for the opposite reason.
I'm not
Yeah,
built
what's
for this
the
for cold.
weather?
I thought I was built
It
for
is-
hot, but god dang. It's not even that hot today. Wow, okay.
It's currently 88 right now, and there's no airflow in this office.
Oh,
So it's definitely hotter than that.
It's currently about 34 here right now.
dang.
30
In trader
okay.
numbers.
right, 88.
In the rest of the world, yeah.
In communist, yeah. Communists.
31 Celsius?
That actually isn't that bad.
The other
It's
day
too hot. I was born and raised in goddamn Washington. We don't live like this.
it got up to 40 something.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Wait, 40 in trader or
40 communist, yeah.
that's
We had a heat wave.
that's
I think
hot
the
as
highest
fuck.
was.
Yeah. It's hot.
I think the highest our heat wave was 45.5 in Celsius a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Seattle's heat wave was
It's like
ridiculous.
114. Uh-huh.
When I heard you talking about it, at first I thought you were like exaggerating, but looking at the actual numbers, like holy moly. Like that's
Yeah.
our August temperatures you guys had in June. Like that's ridiculous.
And that's without the majority of Washington having AC.
Yeah, why don't you guys have AC? I still don't understand and accept that.
Because it's cold here. We don't need AC.
Clearly you do.
Right? We never get temperatures that high.
I guess the nice thing about having a place that gets hot and both, and no one really questions it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck is Mark?
Mark!
During old people things.
Bruh.
Mark! 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 Marcus!
Guess-
If only he had come back right then.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mark, 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 Mark.
I'm getting invited to a wedding I don't want to.
I've still never been to a wedding.
I've been to one. It was fun.
I've cried at a wedding.
Wow. I've never been to one, so I haven't had the opportunity to cry at one. As I'm sure I might.
Hmm.
How the fuck do you draw that?
What are you trying to? Oh god, are you trying to do like a happy trail?
Yeah, but I gave up.
Jesus. Okay,
Are you enjoying yourself, Ollie?
there you are.
Marcus, you're back.
I'm sorry, Molly needed to go out.
You
Did you tell her
wish.
Did you tell her she's a good girl?
Yes, of course I did. I always do.
All right. In that case, let us continue.
You wish you were this buff though.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
The O is missing. Oh no!
Ah! I forgot that the music had been paused, and that spooked me.
All right. Hurry up with this. All he's about to get rid of it.
Wait. Okay, you can get rid of it.
Wow.
Cool. All right. It is the next day. You guys have woken up. You've had a nice warm breakfast. Some of you. Let's get one more Constitution saving throw real quick.
Yay!
Is it because of drinking? Because my kid
Yes.
doesn't.
You're not drinking.
Oh no!
He never drinks. Because he makes very poor decisions when he does.
Alien straight edge.
I bet you do.
Okay. So Kira and Galen both wake up with a bit of a headache. The bright light of the morning kind of hurts a little bit. Kira, you're severely dehydrated. But you guys do wake up.
Just cast Cray water on her.
That seems a little excessive. That's like, how much water is that? Yeah, it's 10 gallons. That's a lot of water.
There's a
That's
lot of
more
water.
than I drink ever.
More than she's drinking in her entire life, probably.
Damn.
Most likely.
That's a critically low
I
amount
haven't
of
had-
water.
I haven't even had water today.
Oh my god, Mickey.
At all.
Look, this is something that's been going on as long as I've known her. It's
Oh.
it's
I had one glass yesterday. Did I have water the day before?
Oh, that's some delicious water. Man.
I'm on my 3rd bottle right now.
Yeah, I'm on my 4th.
Like, oh, no need to
I'm
show off.
convinced.
No,
I'm
I just love
a
water that
cactus.
much, man. I don't.
You're convinced what?
I think I'm a cactus and I just store water and I just don't need to consume it because I just have it.
I guarantee you
Because
that's
I
not
am
true.
native.
That is not how you work, Mickey. I promise you.
Hey, how often do you just, like, get dizzy when you stand up?
It depends on the day. Some days it's just like I can. Those are the days that I drink like 2 or 3 bottles of water because I stand up and I'm like my whole body feels not good, and then I guzzle like 2 bottles of water and then I like nurse one the rest of the day. I'm like,
Perhaps there's a correlation
probably-
here. There might be a
But
connection.
then my body tells me when I need the water. The rest of the time, I don't need.
Your body's
Yeah,
a
you know,
fucking liar.
I'm a pretty good soldier because my body tells me when I'm bleeding out from a bullet wound.
Drink water.
Yeah. I eat fruit. Fruit has water in it,
It also has sugar, which dehydrates.
and I have energy drinks.
No.
That also
Those-
has sugar.
Those have salt in them too.
Right now, ice. I have my drink right now has ice in it.
Ice
That's
is not a lot
water.
of water. That's extremely low volume. That's not good enough, Mickey.
It is also of not many. Let's see how many ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 ice cubes
That's like
in a taller glass with orange juice, an energy drink, some coconut rum, and some.
alcohol dehydrates too. Mickey.
It's
a net loss!
Alcohol and water.
What's wrong with you?
Mickey, I mean this with all the love in the world. You sound like Mom.
I know. But like beyond like honestly, if I'm not drinking water or drinking some kind of alcohol, energy drink, etc., like I don't really drink anything throughout the day. Like I don't even drink juices or sodas or anything.
Maybe we can continue this this roast of Mickey when we're done. Picking back up.
Is Ollie back?
But is Ollie back?
No, but we can catch him up when he gets back. He's not gonna miss anything.
Ollie!
I'm gonna miss Ollie though.
I know. Oh wait. In the meantime, I want to walk up to Aenid this morning.
Sure.
Where are you sitting?
At the counter, I suppose.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to Aenid and kind of tap him on the shoulder or leg or whatever I can reach.
You do so.
Oh, good morning.
Aenid, I have a question.
Yes?
Can you draw?
I'm here.
Oh, hello.
What happened?
Hello. I'm in the midst of asking Aenid if he can draw.
Well, I have done some scientific sketches. I wouldn't call them aesthetically pleasing, but they are
You
visually
sketch
accurate.
a human,
I
like faces and people.
could certainly try.
Oh,
Try.
am I hearing this?
Well, we're in the
I don't
the
see
bar
why
area,
not.
so
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
Yeah, we're in
yeah,
the
sure.
bar.
Oh. If you need some artistic help, I'm more than happy to provide.
Elion, can you draw?
I can indeed.
Okay, so one of you, if you guys want to compete for which one is better, I have a rough sketch. And I hold up this very crudely drawn picture of what appears to be a gnome. I want someone to represent this picture of Solar that I have drawn, but I am not a good artist. But I want an actual picture.
well, it's
It's
fun to.
kind of like a wanted. Not wanted, kind of wanted. This is my missing poster.
It's kind of hard to, expand
Seems
on
perfect
a
to me.
crude drawing.
That's That's my problem. No one but me knows it's Solara.
Well,
So I need someone to draw it better than me.
well, you said extremely long hair, blue hair. Those are very distinct things. I think that'd be enough to identify her with.
Which you see on the crude drawing, there's arrows pointing to her hair that says long and blue.
Oh god.
I'm not sure. Like, I would do like anatomy illustrations. I don't know how much good this would be.
So you do the anatomy, and then Elion can do the face.
Okay.
Isn't the face part of the anatomy though?
Well, it's more like the
And
bodily.
you draw faces.
It's more the structure that I'm concerned about. Organ
I can most
placement,
definitely-
etc.
I can add the fluff to your anatomy if you want.
Perfect. It'll be a group participation. Who wants my sketch first?
I guess
Sure.
I'll take.
Aiden,
Okay.
would you like my sketch as a reference?
All right. Okay. Yes.
And I kind of like slap it down on the counter. There's your sketch. It might or might not help you.
Do you have paper?
I'll summon my wizardly quill.
Alright.
It's like
Make a
And
performance
I
check.
slap a
Mika.
fresh piece of paper.
performance check.
I want to slap
alright.
a fresh piece of paper down in front of him.
And there is your paper.
Roll performance, I guess.
Okay.
It looks pretty close to what she has.
Are
But
you
she
saying,
didn't really give you. She didn't
My
really give
crude
you a lot to
drawing?
go. She didn't really give you a lot to go off
Like,
of.
I've
so
never seen this person before, so
yeah,
it's
so
hard
you
to
kind of
work
have to
with.
fill in some details, leave some of the imagination, and yeah, it looks nothing like Solara, unfortunately. It's not a bad drawing, but it looks nothing like Solara.
no, Aeonid, you're doing it wrong, my friend.
Well, I'm not exactly artistically minded, so if you want to give it a shot, go for it.
You just gotta remember, Stellar is also a fairy, right? So all I gotta do, I'll use you as a reference, and I'll just change some stuff.
I don't know, like pose as I'm staring at him expectantly.
Well, actually, how close visually is she to you?
Make
She's about my same height. She's a little taller than I am,
Taller.
but not by much. And her hair is less fluffy than mine, but it's much longer.
Okay.
Ion, make a performance check then.
Nice.
Okay.
I like how this is the music that's happening with that.
This fucking
So,
goofy ass music.
So it looks. So you start kind of just going off, basically drawing Kira, but with longer hair and all that stuff. You're kind of showing her, changing minor details to. It takes you a few minutes, but eventually you do get one. It looks pretty close. Using Kira's help.
Yay!
If you don't mind me saying, she is indeed very pretty.
She is, isn't she? She's so pretty. I hope you guys get to meet her. She's so nice.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Oh,
What did you do?
no, I've met her before.
What? You
Yeah.
Met
have?
her before?
I have. A few yesterday, actually.
Yesterday?
What?
It was
Yeah.
more like it was a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago, actually.
Yesterday we were in a forest.
Yesterday means 2 weeks ago. So he's just like staring at this picture, I'm guessing, and then he's just like, oh wait,
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
shit.
How did you not make the connection with the long blue hair? How many long blue-haired people are there in this world?
And the description, and she's short like me. She's like me, but way better.
To be fair, we were being attacked by monsters. I didn't quite have a good look.
I guess that's true.
And I believe she gave me a reward as well. What was it again?
It was
Yeah,
the woman she was traveling with gave you like a cloak or a scarf or something.
I'm gonna show her
What
the
did
cloak.
she do with you? What did she have you do?
She was almost being killed, and I stepped in to help.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
And I believe she was walking the opposite way of the city, as a matter of fact.
Of course she was. God damn it.
So you kind of miss her.
That's not surprising.
Of course, it wouldn't be
Do
easy.
you know which direction? Do you know which direction she was headed?
Yeah. At least as far as I saw, she could have took a turn or something. But
Yeah.
if
You go over here.
if she followed that direction, she probably would have ended up at Go.
What?
If she was following that direction, she would have ended up at.
So you met her probably around here, and she was traveling with that merchant towards Gold Roads. But you do remember? You kind of remember now. She specifically made a point to. She felt like she was making a point to not tell you where. Felt like she was trying to keep that on the down low.
But at the very least, she definitely passed through Gold Roads, right?
You gather that's the direction she was heading. Yeah.
The opposite direction of the way that I went. I knew she was in.
What the
She
hell?
was in Captainville, but then I lost her, and I didn't know where she went.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, bye.
Well, we do have a lead now. If you want to ask around in Gold Roads, though that is,
Yay!
as the name implies, there are a lot of roads connected to it, so there won't be much of a track to follow there.
That's true. But someone might have seen. And now we have a missing person poster.
Indeed.
One-
Excellent. And I'm
one
gonna
thing, if it-
carefully roll it up and put it in my pouch.
If it wasn't obvious, you were definitely noticing a trend when following her trail, Kira, of
Mhm.
it was becoming harder and harder to find evidence of her, and going off of what Elion's telling you, it's like, okay, she's explicitly trying to cover her tracks now.
Yeah, I figured
So-
she was trying to cover her tracks.
Yeah. But
She had a hood up, right? When I talked to her.
yeah, she had a cloak on and a hood up, very
Which
similar
makes
to what Kira's got going on.
Remind me, did Kira tell us why she left, or did she just lose track of her?
We got separated during a fire.
Okay, right, okay.
Well,
Oh,
what's in our order of business this morning? We have to talk to the person, the
Archmage
lady,
Talia.
elf lady,
Yes, her.
and then there's the sanctum.
Yes, that's where I wanted to go. For the if you don't mind, of course, I don't want to be too much of a detriment.
Of course, and I will go with you. Of course, it sounds like a lovely venture.
I suppose I should say, if they like me there, at the trial, which, gods know if they will, but if they like me, then I'll likely be staying on with them for a while.
I think that would be really good for you, and you can start with them, and then maybe you can start learning how to bake in your time off, and we'll come visit you.
Well, that all assumes I make it, but
Oh,
That'd
I'm sure
be
you're
nice.
very lovable. I'm sure that they'll love you.
and you're definitely good at swinging stuff around.
Yes, indeed.
he seems genuinely touched. All right. I think they're starting around noon, so looks like we have a couple hours.
Yes, they are. So, do we
Yeah.
talk to the mage tower first?
Yeah,
Well-
sure. Well, if I do think that might be a little bit more pressing.
Mm-hmm.
I, for one, have no plans. I was
Those
planning
are
to
my
go.
only two.
I was planning to follow the road to the next city over, but as you know, I try to avoid staying in one place for too long, for reasons.
That makes sense. That makes sense. You're more than welcome to help me on my venture if you would like. And I don't stay in the same city for very long.
Well, I suppose I can, but how about you promise me a reward
A reward for helping
Indeed.
you?
for helping
Can
you?
you give me the reward for helping you?
Wait.
Escape?
What is this reverse psychology?
I don't. Aina's just gonna fucking walk out.
This sounds like
Alright.
this sounds like you're helping me, I'm helping you, so it's an even trade. Is it not?
You guys look around, and it's gone.
Well, I suppose having a fairy that can swing a hammer around would keep me safe. So,
Yes, indeed.
all right. Well, we can talk about the reward at a later time then.
I'm still thinking mutual reward here. You reward me, I reward you. It'll balance out.
For now, let's follow Aeonid.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Aiden, wait!
Alright, you guys run out and follow Aenid. Galen comes out to follow you all. And Aenid, you remember where you're going. You make your way back down the streets to the tower. To Snowdrift Tower. And you guys eventually catch up with him, and you see a fancy little tower, a white tower with kind of gold vine decorations crawling up the side of it. Kind of like in an indent in an otherwise somewhat busy street. It's got a little small pool of water around it, kind of like a moat. Obviously more for decorative purposes than like actual defense. But it's a very nice, tranquil place in the middle of the city.
I like this. It's nice.
And Aenid crosses the bridge over, knocks on the door. And after a few moments, you hear some shuffling inside Aenid. One second, I'm sorry. And the door swings open, and you see that same tall, skinny, silver dragonborn that introduced himself as Soren to you. Master Aenid.
Good morning, Soren.
Soren, if you would. Yes, nice to meet you again.
Likewise, I would like to speak with the Archmage, if it's possible.
One moment. Come in.
Oh.
And he starts to close the door as the rest of you. Wait, who? Are these all with you?
Yes, they're my companions. I believe they helped me solve the problem in the forest.
Hello!
We did.
I had a problem in the forest.
Well,
Come in. And he kind of, as he waves you all in, closes the door behind you all. It's a nice, comfortable interior in the bottom of the tower. It's white stone on the inside with these torches that you identify as like magical glowing torches that don't give off much heat, give off no smoke, but give the tower a very comfortable orange glow. And as that's happened, Soren puts a hand up to his head, like, "Yes, milady, it's... You already know, of course. Yes, of course. She will see you all now."
oh, thank you so much.
Kira, what were we doing here again?
We were following Aenid's lead.
Oh, okay.
And Soren will lead all of you up the stairs if you choose. And Galen's with you too, by the way. He's just completely lost looking at the splendor of this tower.
He just followed us without saying.
This is probably the nicest
He's got
place he's
nowhere
ever
else. He's got
been.
nowhere else to go.
He's like a
We're a troop.
He's like a little lost puppy. He doesn't know what to do.
And you all make your way up the stairs. You're all getting... It's a long flight of stairs. You're all getting kind of exhausted by the time you make your way up to the top. And Soren quickly raps on the door. And after a moment, the door opens without seeming anyone touching it. He steps in. "My lady, if I may present Aenid and his friends."
The great alien at your service.
You hear a voice say, "Thank you. That will be all." Zoran will step aside and let you all four of you enter. And as you all enter, the door will close behind you all. Aenid, you recognize this place. Obviously, you were just here a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, this is a room that looks much larger than the tower itself would lead you to believe. It's a similar white stone with a warm glow from all the torches and a low-burning fire. There's a small kitchenette off to one side. What looks to be a comfortable living room with couches and chairs, and lining the walls are just a lot of huge bookshelves, and just shelves filled with scrolls and books and all the like a horde of magical knickknacks and items and devices, and just it's like a grand library in here, essentially, in this small tower.
Yeah, oddly
You're
fitting
saying
ear
it's
music.
bigger on the inside.
It looks pretty big, yeah.
It's
And-
the magical tower TARDIS.
And sitting across from you, there's a window that none of you guys saw when you approached, but a window overlooking the street. In front of it is a small desk and a chair. And seated in it is what appears to be an elven woman with long silver hair and a black gown with a white trim. She looks up at you all. Aenid, so good to see you again.
Good morning, Miss Talia.
Who are your friends here?
Oh, well, this is Kira and Elion and Galen. They all...
Galen.
Galen, I apologize.
And Galen kind of gives like an awkward bow to her. He's not really sure what to do. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am Talia.
Hi, Talia.
Hello.
Aenid, if you don't mind me asking, what is happening today? What do you need?
Well, I came to speak to you about the forest.
The forest. Oh, forgive me. She kind of puts a hand to her head. You notice now she seems a little bit flushed in the cheeks, and make a perception check, actually. Anyone who wants to.
Is she drunk? Is she hungover?
Oh.
Is it investigation?
Yeah, perception.
No. Perception.
Okay.
We all suck at that.
I know. It's like asking you to do it.
Nice.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
And in Elion, she looks a little hungover. Yeah.
I suppose you had a great time last night, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it. But yes, it was lovely. Please sit, all of you. And she'll gesture to a couch, and she will wave a hand, and 4 saucers and teacups will be placed before you, all filled with a freshly brewed batch of tea.
Oh, tea, fancy.
Right, I apologize for the disorganized state you find me in today. It's been a long night and a long morning. But, yes, Aenid, so tell me about... You've done what I asked of you.
Yes, well, we found the tree in the woods that you showed me in that room of yours.
You went to the Silbo.
Yes. We found corruption leading out from it. Someone had stolen the Everlock seed that was inside of it.
What? She has gone from this kind of gentle, relaxed look to utterly horrified. The most emotion you've ever seen her show.
Don't worry. Don't worry, miss. We resolved it. We were attacked by the guardian of the forest, though. I don't know what its name was. Arakon. Yeah, a giant deer. Is that Arakon?
He fucked my shit up.
Gods.
Mm-hmm.
He was quite corrupted, but we did manage to put him down. We found a group of bandits that had stolen the seed. I mean,
Galen kind of clears his throat a little bit. He's sitting very upright, eyes wide. You can see a little bit of sweat starting to form on his brow. Kind of gives you a look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
No.
He's
But
just a fellow fighter.
Ah, fuck! I screwed up the command.
But we managed to convince these bandits after some, convincing, quote unquote, to bring us back to their camp where they had the seed. We managed to reclaim it after some struggle with a tree creature. But all in all, we did manage to return the seed to the Silbo.
So
And-
you're saying the force itself rose up to attack you?
Yes, it did.
I have to admit,
Literally.
when I told you to listen to the land, I didn't think you would get a lesson so literal.
I was hoping for just a simple message, but I guess things aren't so easy. But the seed has been returned. Nature is healing now. I believe the situation has been resolved.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
So you found who stole it?
He's dead.
Right. Do you know why?
Well, he was killed by those aforementioned tree creatures.
I can't imagine a simple bandit would even know where to look, much less know how to get it out and what to do with it once they got it. You don't
Well,
know.
Surely you will catch a good price if you don't mind me interjecting.
It would. That's not. I don't question that at all. But they wouldn't even know of its existence. Is what I'm saying.
Maybe they were told about it by somebody.
That's
Not
what I'm
you,
afraid of.
obviously, not you, but like some other person that knows about it. You know?
Do you have any idea who that might have been?
I don't know. Do we? Nudge, nudge, Galen.
You do recall Galen said someone did contract them to take it, but he had no dealings with them personally.
I'll let him inform them himself.
You're what?
I'll let him inform them of such a thing himself.
He's
doesn't know.
trying very hard to not. He doesn't want to out himself right now.
We heard from one of the other people that that they were contacted by a contract, an employer, but no one knew who it was, and the people that probably did are most likely dead.
Right. Oh God! Don't tell me.
Do you have an idea of who it might be?
I might, but I pray I'm wrong.
Hmm.
God, he's a fool if he did it. There's a guild here. Well, guild is a polite term for what they do. I could see their leader having some sort of interest in this, but I didn't think he'd be so foolish enough as to try this.
Are you acquainted with him directly, or have you just heard about him?
Oh no, we are acquainted. If I may ask, do you have any inclination to see this mystery through to the end, or are you content with leaving it here, knowing that the seed is turned to the tree?
Well, if they were willing to do something that would destroy the entire forest, I can't imagine them doing anything less malicious in the future.
And wouldn't they would they consider pulling out the seed again, knowing that their group failed previously? Wouldn't they attempt it once more and restart the corruption?
I imagine if they tried again, they'd be smarter about it this time.
which would be worse.
Correct.
I mean, I'm already involved.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mysterious and appear as though I'm withholding information. I'm not attempting to, but if my theory is correct, I would feel guilty if I got you all involved. But
I mean, surely if he was going to destroy the world, then we might as well help. But a reward wouldn't hurt. You definitely ease your guilt.
my guilt.
Yeah, by setting us on this such dangerous quest.
It's not so much a quest. They're here in the city.
Oh, that's very simple then. So
Or
we
maybe
just go. So we just go
I
and
think
drag him
so.
back here or something, right?
I don't think he'll leave his hold so easily, but I suppose.
It's not the lore master, is it?
God no.
I
I
would
suppose.
hope not. I like him.
I suppose I can take you to him
Oh,
if you would
excellent.
like.
Wait, what time? What time is it? You
It's
know?
probably about 9 or 10 in the morning now.
Okay, we're good. I have a commitment at noon. As long as it's done before that.
And I just think that Gallon kind of looks. Maybe if this is, it sounds like she's talking about a criminal organization of some kind.
Sounds like it.
I feel like I would rather not get involved right before I go to the Lawmaster's event. That's all the same.
I actually believe.
Mm.
I think me and Aeonid can go by ourselves, and you guys prepare yourselves for such an event.
I think we could do that. Kind of split up.
Would
Are you guys gonna be okay without me?
we be?
I would, and I'll make sure
You guys
Aeonid
gonna be
is too.
Hmm.
They will not lay a finger on you while I am around.
Because, like, I'm
That's
having a
perfect.
little bit of a separation anxiety, but at the same time, I should probably go. Because Mr. Gallon does have a point. But, like, I don't want to see you guys get hurt.
Don't worry. Just we're not gonna wander off without you. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll miss
We might.
you.
We might die, but that's nothing else.
No, I'll miss you.
He will not hurt you as long as I am there. I assure you of that.
Okay, as long as you guys don't die or leave. If you decide to leave, you have to come say goodbye. At least. Do you pinky promise?
Of course,
I need
of course.
2 pinky promises.
I pinky promise that. Does include
Really?
dying. 'cause-
Yeah, I pinky promise too. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. I accept this then.
All right. So are you all setting off on your own different ways then?
I suppose so. I'm gonna go with Mr. Gallon to the what was it called? Sanctuary.
The Sanctum.
No, Sanctum.
Yeah. Okay. You do get there. It's the event hasn't quite started yet. You're still a little bit away, but they are starting to set up, and you see people out there kind of getting some training in. You actually see
Ooh.
Hardrak himself is out there helping them set up what looks like these little wooden dummies on sticks.
I'm
Looks
gonna
like there's
kind
gonna
of skip up to Hardrak and wave hello.
Ah, you again. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm feeling quite dandy. You're a little early, aren't you?
Yes. I was wondering, do you need some help? I brought a friend.
Hello. Hello. He kind of tilts his head at Gallon. Why do you look familiar?
He's my friend. He was here yesterday.
At the festival, you mean?
The arm wrestle. Yeah. Yeah, he was here yesterday. That's probably where you saw him. Don't you
Yes,
think, Mr.
but-
Gallant?
And Gallon just kind of just bows his head towards Hardrak. Hardrak kind of walks over. Gallon's taller than him, obviously, but he still has this intimidating presence to him. He kind of reaches up, puts a finger on Gallon's chin, and lifts it up to look him in the eye.
Spicy.
You're Victor's boy, aren't you? And Gallon just kind of looks at him like, you remember?
Oh, you guys know each other, or no family members? Something
His-
or other.
His pa used to work for me. Used to be a guard for the city.
That's awesome.
I thought you were dead, boy. Your father was a good man. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. You know what? You're here to audition, aren't you? I was here to watch, but maybe a moment to audition would be. And you see Hardrak's face just lights up, and he reaches around, just pulls him into a really tight hug, claps him on the back. That's the spirit, lad. And what about you? And he looks at you, Kira. You looking to try out as well?
Well, I'm kind of on a mission to look for things, but you said that there was a test of strength, feat of strength here. As much as I would love a job, because I'm not, I have mushrooms to pay for things, which people apparently don't accept around here, which is weird.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, but I'm kind of in the middle of looking for someone, so I unfortunately cannot accept the job. But I would love to participate regardless.
Well, I think that might be able to be arranged. If we have an odd number of people, we could use another sparring partner.
Sweet.
Sure, if you're here early, though, yeah, why don't you take that dummy over there, help me get these set up a bit.
Will do.
All right. So you and Gallon take off and help Lawmaster Hardrak get set up for a while. And after a couple hours, you see more and more people start to pile in. Some aspirant, some just here to watch. All right. And we're going to flash over to Aeyn and Elyon walking with Talia through the streets. And you guys notice Talia is... Elyon, you just met her, so you don't really have much of a basis, but Aeyn, seems more bristly than the few times you've interacted with her that you can recall. There is a sense of nervousness and discomfort to her. She's constantly just like deep breaths, sighing to herself. See her fist clench and unclench a couple of times. She's making her way through the street. Hood down, white hair flowing in the breeze. It's... Let's just get this over with, shall we?
Before we go in there, Miss Talia, could you tell us a little bit about this person?
He is, well, it's not just one person, I suppose. It's... And she kind of looks around a bit, seeing who all's listening, and kind of leans in a bit. Are you familiar with the Felwind Crawl?
Say that again? Sorry?
The Felwind Crawl.
The Felwind Crawl? Am I familiar with them?
Roll a history check.
History? I'm allegedly good at that.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Is that a nat 19?
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, not good enough. No, I'm just kidding. You can try it too if you'd like, Elyon.
I'm good.
Okay. The Felwind Crawl is one of a few... It's kind of hard to... They're essentially a thieves guild.
Oh.
But how well known they are, it's kind of... You don't really want to be too famous as a thieves guild, so it's not like... And they're arguably one of the more reputable ones, to the point where it's kind of hard not to know about them, but a lot of what they do is kept in secret. A lot of... So it's like their name is kind of well known, but what exactly they do, their operations and stuff, that's all kind of kept hush-hush. And she's now telling you that you're basically right at the entrance to their main base of operation, which is a huge like paradigm shift for you.
Oh,
Oh, we're here.
So, is it like common knowledge that they're here?
No, it's not.
All right, let's go then.
I will say, if you want to walk away now, you would probably be safe. Once you go in there, they'll know that you know. And I would not recommend you spread information any further once you get to that point. Do you understand?
sorry. Could you say that one more time? I'm very tired. I apologize.
She's basically saying this is your last chance to walk away and stay
Okay.
out of this. Because once you walk in, she's basically saying they'll know that you know where they are.
Mhm.
And if you end up narking, they're gonna know. That's what
Okay.
she's trying to get at.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Atalia, I did not grow up a privileged child.
But are you a snitch?
I am not a snitch. That is what I was getting at. Thank you.
Very well. This is, and she kind of leads you guys to a bar, kind of a few blocks away from the main market square. This is not nearly as nice as Bow. This is, oh god, I had this written down. Was it? God dang it. This is, you see, it's a bit of a rough and tumble bar called the Gutters Company.
Mm.
It's a small kind of hole in the wall place, kind of packed in. Buildings are a lot packed together here. Seems like this is the less rich, less quote unquote presentable part of the town. But it is early in the morning. It's late in the morning now, so there's not a lot of bars in there. All right. Are you ready?
I suppose
Are you?
so.
Oh, I'm.
No, I'm not ready. Let's go. And
Well,
she
that's
will enter the bar. And much like you would expect, the bar is not very. There's like no one in here. There's very few windows in the bar, so it's a lot darker. The only light comes from a couple torches placed around the walls in here. There's one man behind the bar that Ellen, you actually recognize as the dwarf that gambled with you the night before. Kind of looks
Hey,
up and kind of
my friend who got 5 gold from me.
never saw you at the table again.
Well, card games are not really my thing.
That's the fun part.
But hey, gambling is, so if you find something else, I'm always willing.
We'll see. Come on, Natalia will continue to lead you forward. And she will start making her way towards the door behind the bar. That the dwarf will be like, hey, and she just kind of shoots him a glare. All right, he backs up. Won't be long. And she shoves her way into the door. Come on.
I will follow.
You go. And you find yourself in a dimly lit back room.
Oh god, torture
No.
room.
Not much decoration here. There's a chair and a table. You get the sense this is not a. This does seem like an office of some sort, but you get the sense this is not a main office. This seems more like an auxiliary sort of thing, like a back room that's just kind of been converted to be something like this.
Cole, may I do a check real quick?
What kind of check?
Inside check on the lady who's guiding us, because I'm feeling a little sus.
Go for it.
Not good at it, but I'll try.
I'm sure she's fine.
There's a lot of emotions running high right now. You're not really sure.
Suspicious
you-
for no reason.
She walks in, and she kind of just wraps a knuckle on the wall next to her. There's no one sitting at the desk at the moment, but after a moment, you do hear a door off to the side open, and you see a man walk in. You see a human male, dark hair and a beard with some white to the beard, wearing a black a black outfit with a red scarf shawl over it.
It's the Dark Brotherhood. Oh no.
He looks. All right. So what exactly is Talia? It's so nice to see you again. Talia just kind of, hello, Ethan. And he will look at all of you. Right.
Hello.
Good morning.
I don't recognize either of you. What exactly are you doing here?
Go on, Aeon.
There was something very important of magical nature that was stolen in the forest. And Miss Talia here suspected you might know something about it.
Did she now? Talia, I'm offended. Why would you think I had something to do with anything like this? What exactly are you talking about? And you see Talia just glaring daggers at him.
Inside check, Mark.
Too scared, get insight.
Ow, inside.
Who are you inside? You, boy. And he looks at you, Aenid. What's your name?
Aenid, sir.
And you?
May call me Elyon.
They call me Elyon. You can call me Ethan. All right, Aenid, Elyon, Talia. Let's nip this in the bud real quick, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? What's this thing in the forest you thought was so important to bring to my desk?
Have you heard of the Everlock seed?
No.
It's made of face stone. Very valuable.
What the fuck is face stone?
Okay, well.
Come on, Aeon.
Uh,
The man is not gonna stab you.
well, there was a group of bandits in the forest who found out about
Right.
it. Somehow, this is not common knowledge that it was there. They found a way to steal it, and in the process, they allowed some terrible magical corruption to seep out from its place where it was.
Right. And do you think I had something to do with this?
Miss Talia did.
And why do you think that, Miss Talia? Well, truth be told, it seems like something you would do. Right. I assure you it was not me that did that. But... Cordran, he'll call out, and a moment later the door will open, and that dwarf will enter. Get me the docket, will you? Want to prove something real quick. Right away. You'll walk away, and Ethan will sit behind his desk and invite you all to sit in a few chairs scattered about the room. This won't take long.
Aenid will sit, but he's gonna try and look as small as possible.
I'll rather stand if it's alright with you.
Same for me. Talia is standing there with her arms crossed, just glaring at Ethan. Ethan's just kind of steepling his fingers, looking back, just kind of a coy smile, looking at her. If you're so unhappy to see me, why do you even bother coming here? Talia will just scoff. What, you're saying something, Ollie?
I was gonna say that Alien is more uncomfortable at being in the middle of Axis than being on TF.
At the what?
He's more uncomfortable at being in the middle of two Axis than being at a TF guild.
Fair enough. After a moment, the dwarf that you heard called Cordan will come back in. Here you go, sir. Sit down on his desk. Thank you. He will flip through. It's like, as I'm sure you're aware, Tolly, I keep track of everything that goes in this guild. So I think I would know if... Huh. Well, that is interesting. Alright then. So it appears that someone did take funds from the bank in order to fund an operation, but didn't see it fit to write down why. And Talia rolls her eyes. Of course you have an excuse for them. Now, hold on. Cordan, just... this date. Who was it that took the money out? Do you remember? Right, I believe it was Talonai. God damn it, of course it was. You see Ethan kind of has this momentary internal struggle with himself. Okay. So let me get this straight, boys. So you're saying this artifact that was taken from the tree, it was you said something called Faystone?
Yes. Yes.
That sounds important.
It is.
I'm guessing it was a magical essence of some kind too, wasn't it?
Correct. It's from the Feywild.
Fuck. I know who your man is. There's only one person stupid enough to try to pull something like this, slide it under my nose. Here's the deal. You were brought to my doorstep for this mission. I can't say I'm exactly a fan of strangers coming into my office unannounced with, to be frank, no way of knowing how trustworthy they're going to be to our organization. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Right.
This man has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. I was able to overlook it because he's bloody good at what he does. Now he's brought strangers to my doorstep demanding answers, retribution, justice, whatever it is you're looking for, I don't care. I hope you can see why I have a problem with this. And he's kind of having this heated internal moment with himself, and he looks over at Talia, still has not changed her expression this entire time she's been here.
But can you even blame us, friend? I kind of step in and putting my hand on Aeon's shoulder. After all, we did find the info here, so it was not unfounded.
Right. Now I have no way of knowing if you're going to rat us out or not. I would
Well-
recommend not doing that, just so you're aware.
Right. Talia did tell us beforehand.
I've seen what happens to snitches, for what it's worth.
I suppose I should say, there are guilds in the area that take part in the more unsavory acts of criminality, assassination being one of them. That is an act I don't like to fund, for personal reasons. That being said, it seems you and I now have a common enemy.
So he's a traitor to your guild then.
As of now, yes he is. I'll propose this for you then, boys. I'm sure you don't like to work for free.
Indeed we do not.
If you're interested, I'll put a bounty on this man's head. Only for you. If you would like to travel out, find him, bring me proof of his demise, get whatever justice it is for... I'll reward you handsomely for it. We'll call
Is
it even.
there any but to this?
The but is, If you die, get caught, we'll let anyone know where we are. So, try to avoid that, is all I'm saying.
Well, perhaps we could switch up the reward a little.
Mm-hmm.
Does your guild dwell with information gathering?
Occasionally.
Well, we would appreciate a help with finding someone. Though we definitely need confidence that you're not going to betray your own client.
Talia, would you like to explain to them my character?
Can you read my character sheet?
And you see Talia just kind of flinch a bit. This man has never told a lie.
Hmm.
Honor among thieves, as I call it.
Well, I respect that. I'm gonna put this cash on the table that I did of Serana. I'm looking for this halfling woman. And any information on her whereabouts would be greatly appreciated.
He kind of takes it up, looks at the drawing. Looks back at you. Would you rather have information on this than any kind of monetary reward?
Well, we could balance it a little. Like, you lower the gold depending on the information you get.
If you had any spell tomes, I'd take that in place of gold.
You boys realize I haven't even offered you a price yet.
Yeah.
Well, what would you pay for the man's head?
1,000 gold.
Oh. Then how about you keep 500 of that as payment of to find that woman?
You should make it easily divisible by 3.
How about 600?
600.
I'm gonna go and say I've never seen this woman in my life.
But surely you have plenty of people, plenty of eyes, plenty of people who could see her, right?
Let's think about this. How about if you do this for me, if you prove your worth to the guild and to me personally, I'll give you the monetary reward. Once you've proven your worth, maybe I'll put out feelers for this and we'll consider that a favor. So right now it feels like you're trying to get a lot more out of this deal than I'm getting.
Hmm. Well, I don't think that's necessarily true. Dealing with traders is so important in your line of business. A thieves guild that doesn't respect their leader is doomed to fail, my friend.
You do realize I'm doing this as a favor for you. I could easily send my own men to take him out and call it a day. If this is some sense of justice you're looking for, I'm doing this as a favor.
Before he gets mad, can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
Water powers activate.
What?
My shit is bugging out one time.
You turned back into a cat girl.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Oh, no!
His position stands.
hell yeah.
Nat 3.
Well, nat 3, that's not bad though.
But it's
I
still a
didn't
nat
put
3.
I suppose so, but... Well, I'm not sure what the two mages are seeking out of this, but... His death doesn't mean much to me, but I'm not sure about those two.
If he violated the Force, then I'd like to see justice come to him one way or another. This is not my fight.
What about you, Aeonid? Do you seek justice? Or do you just want the 1,000 gold?
I suppose suppose an element of justice is part of it.
You are more than welcome to walk away, both of you. I'm doing this to be nice to you, but if you don't want the money, I'll gladly keep it and send my own boys out to take care of this.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We are taking the job. We're just
I'll still do it.
we're just discussing if the reward could be information instead of the gold.
And I've told you my stance on that.
So much gold though.
It's a lot of gold. It is a lot.
I'll give
of
you the gold as I'll give you the gold as a sign of goodwill. Anything more than that is going to be considered actual work of the guild. You'll need to prove yourself first.
All right, fair enough then.
I think we're at a bit of an impasse here.
No, I think it's fine. There's no impasse in getting 1,000 gold, my friend.
I feel like I'm being very generous, right?
Yes, yeah, you absolutely are. That's why I say we take you up on this offer.
I like you.
I'm sorry.
Man, if I knew this was what it take to get you back in here, Talia, I would have offered a bounty to my own men a long time ago. How have you been, by the way? She turns and walks out and slams the door behind her.
Yeah, but you left me behind, no! Elf
So-
Mom, please!
So, a friendly breakup, I presume.
Oh my god, he's gonna question it
No,
right now.
no, please. Not now!
Aiden, run!
Alien just gives Elion just a panicked look. It's like, please, no.
Hey, Elian, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have no wisdom.
What?
Oh, come on.
Alien ain't no bitch.
As soon as you say that, his joyful demeanor drops and he just turns and glares at you. And you feel something welling up inside you, but you're just like... You just kind of clench your fists and just kind of... I said what I said.
So I think we should be going. I apologize for
I
my
think
friend.
that would be best.
Elion, let's go.
Yeah, right.
Drama.
Alright, you guys race out the door. The dwarf Cordan's like, see you soon. You race out back onto the street where Talia is... She is pacing, clenching her fist, just trying to get her breathing under control. She is pissed.
And kind of collapses against the wall. He just fucking deflates.
Is that all you need then?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, we don't even know what this man is. Oh, damn it.
I'm sure we're gonna get the info. Hopefully.
You guys never did get the info, did you?
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
Back in the room you go.
And it will just kind
She
of
put
grit
it
his
on the guild door.
He'll grit his teeth and go back inside.
Alright, you go back in. Told you to see you again soon.
So where is he?
Go back, knock on the door. What?
Where is your man, sir?
Just kind of pinches his nose for a bit. Let's come here. And he'll wave you over to his desk as he pulls out a parchment and a quill and starts writing out some information for you. If you want to write this down.
Oh, yes. I noticed we have a journal.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I didn't point that out. Yeah, you guys have a journal now if you want to start keeping notes of stuff.
A journal.
Yeah. Everyone can edit it, so feel free to do what you want with it.
All right. I am
You guys
ready
can
to
see
take
it, right?
notes. Yes. Well, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, his name's Talonai.
How do you spell that?
He's- God, let me look at my notes 1 second. I'll just write it out in this fancy new contraption called a computer.
Oh. Such incredible magic. Oh, Talon Eye.
I would never have gotten that.
He's an Argonian.
They're called lizard folk around here, but yeah.
Oh, wait, is he? Is he actually a lizard folk?
You really feel like questioning me right now, boy?
No, I'm asking you, Cole.
Yes, he's a lizard folk.
Okay. All
Call
right.
them lizard people.
Yeah. Last I heard, he should be running our safe house out in Stillwater Creek. It's probably about a week to get there on foot, maybe faster if you got horses.
Stillwater.
Any
Creek.
preference in proof of his death that you want?
I mean, get standard head or maybe a couple of his talents would be fine, but nobody really likes that sword of his.
Get his sword as proof that he's dead. Okay. So where is the safe house?
Out by Stillwater Creek, ways into
Whoa.
the swamp a bit.
Okay. Deep in the swamp. Of course it's a swamp. Why? Where else would it be?
And does this Talon person know any magic that we should be aware of?
As far as I'm aware, knows a little bit. I think he's I'm like drifting to a southern accent. I'm actively trying.
Just
Hey,
go
I
full
very-
drifter with it.
I had a very specific accent in mind for this guy, and I'm like kind of failing at it.
Just roll with it.
Saving the southern accent for later.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
As far as I'm aware, I think he's a servant of some. He keeps going on about this lady, this patron that he has. I think she gives him some powers of some sort, but he's always real mysterious about it. I always just kind of wrote it off, figured it wasn't that big of a deal, but got kind of weird about it sometimes.
I swear to God, if it's a warlock.
I think it's what they call him, yeah.
Oh, good, a warlock. Excellent. Excellent. Just what I
Like,
wanted.
Surely your magic is better, friend. You've worked for it.
Oh, well, those patrons are devious things. I've seen a man once. Oh.
I will say,
I also just seen a man once.
I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the spell.
I think I've seen a man more than twice, even.
God, what's it fucking called? God damn it. Warlock spells.
Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast. I've seen a man Eldritch Blast 14 times in 1 minute. It was terrifying.
sounds horrifying,
It was.
I guess.
Probably like a machine gun.
He fucked up the action economy.
Here he is again, talking about the economy. Let's go.
No,
I don't
wait,
like
what?
you.
Huh? I'm sorry.
One thing to note too, almost half Stillwater Creek's underwater. You'll be pretty comfortable in that environment, so just gotta try to use it to his advantage, try to slip away. Be ready for that. I will say, this is not gonna be an easy kill. But if you're
Huh?
up for it, you'll get your sense of justice and you'll get your goal.
Oh, I hope it's not easy. Then we'll actually earn that gold.
Alright.
Shall we go, Aeonid, or do you wish to drink tea here for a bit?
Here? I don't think this is a tea drinking establishment. Let's go.
Come back here when you're done. I'll get your reward. Then we can talk about this information you're looking.
Thank you for your help on this, sir.
Alan already left.
Oh, and after saying that, Anid will kind of rush out of the door.
And you do notice at your second time coming in, he seems a lot more.
Oh, a lot more?
I'm trying to think of how you would describe this. It's
Friendly?
kind of seems like he was. It kind of seems he's a little bit less cocky than he was the first time. Like he maybe got taken down a couple pegs.
Kind of reserved, I guess.
Probably because I resisted that look.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, make your way back outside. Are we good? Can we leave now?
Yes, I have all the information I need.
Good. She starts walking away.
So, Aeonid,
Yes?
yesterday you killed a human being for the first time, right?
Yes.
And you're already killer for hire now.
Please don't say that so loudly.
Oh, please. I think it'll be fine in this neighborhood.
It's the principle of it. I don't want to think about it.
Again.
All right. Are you guys doing anything else? Or are you just going to go to the demonstration?
I guess we're going there now.
Miss Talia,
Yes.
thank you for helping us with this.
And she has kind of sobered up a little bit at this point. I'm sorry I lost my temper back there. Despite all the evidence to the contrary, Ethan is an honorable man. Working a dishonorable profession, sure, but he will honor his debts to you. And he will not harm you, as I said.
I do hope so. The person we're looking for is being chased by something or someone, so if he betrays us, it will be problematic.
Ethan or the one you're chasing?
The one we're chasing.
Well, I don't think he's going to betray you if you kill him. It'd be kind of hard for that, wouldn't you think? But... And she kind of notices you're feeling down, and she just kind of comes up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, just... I know you have reservations about this. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to drag you into work with the Crawl, of all things, but... If this man is the one who defiled the Grove, and almost sent the Force careening into corruption, you are doing a good thing.
Oh, you're right. I know you're right.
For all his problems, he will keep your involvement under wraps. And I will not... You rest assured I will not tell anyone either.
Well, if you did tell people, how many people would object, do you think? This man is dangerous, obviously, but...
I suppose. I believe your friend had an audition to go to.
Oh, yes, the
at the square, I believe.
The sanctum.
The sanctum.
The sanctum.
Oh,
There
not,
you go.
Oh, not center. Whoops.
You're learning. All right.
Sanctuary, sanctum, center.
Sanctum.
Right, you guys
Sanctorus.
make your way over there to the Sanctum of Law is what it's called, which you recognize. You guys all kind of recognize this is definitely a temple. This is a temple to Arathis, the Lawbearer. She's the goddess of civilization and law and order, that sort of thing. And you recognize today is actually her holiday, Civilization. Which, and Kira, while you may not have known this yourself, working with Hardrak and Galen, they would have eventually kind of filled you in on. Yes, this is one of their ways. Hardrak's way specifically of kind of as he is, and as you see like the symbol of her axe and scales on it emblazoned on his cloak, she's like, "You got it? Yeah, this guy's probably a paladin that serves her." And so this is, and being in a position of power, this is kind of his way of serving her. And so by the time you guys make your way over there, Talia will see you kind of working with them, Kira, and wave you over just to say, "Well, I think that's all I have to offer for you today. Wish you all luck. I need some time to cool down."
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course, miss.
Enjoy the rest of your day, Miss Talia.
Please,
Thank you.
Take care, ma'am.
I think you've all proven yourself to be valuable allies. So, if you ever need a place to stay, or you just need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
Miss,
Yes,
can I come by for tea sometime?
I'd be happy to have you.
Yay!
All right. And she will kind of wave goodbye to you all and make her way back to the tower. And you guys have now unlocked a friend.
Yay!
More friends!
And since it's starting to get a little bit late, I'm probably gonna use this little moment to kind of wrap us up for the night, and then we'll pick up on the actual journey next week.
Okay.
So noon hits and the trials begin. And Kira, though you have told Hardrak that you're not interested in joining, he has still invited you to participate. And it's maybe not as exciting as you were expecting. It's essentially a series of the dummies you're setting up are these up-and-comers, these hopefuls, to just kind of practice, show off what they already know while also receiving proper instruction. Looking around, you see a lot of with some
a lot of what?
youth.
Youth. Okay.
Not like little kids, but like maybe preteens to teenagers, with Galen kind of being on the upper end of that spectrum.
Okay.
And as it's going along, you learn this is called the Trial of the Stone, which is, as I said, an event that Hardrak himself runs. It's exactly. It's well, long story short, and Hardrak kind of explains to you, Kira, as you guys were setting up. This is sort of my way of giving back to the city, and while also honoring Arathis. A lot of the youth here, it's sometimes they're dealt a bad hand. Don't really have, whether they don't have money or sometimes accidents happen. And instead of letting them fall into a life of crime, I try to give them a more positive alternative. Give them a chance to learn some fighting skills while also manners, some proper life skills as well. So it's a sort of camp we run here, if you want to think of it that way.
Like scout camp.
At the end of it, those who do well are offered a job to become a guard. Then once you rise to the top, I offer to start training to join, which is my order of holy warriors.
Well, that seems very, very good, and I think you are giving back to the community and making something really, really good here.
He kind of smiles and just kind of pats you on the shoulder a bit, and then Galen as well. You boy, you looking to join the order, are you? No, well, I suppose we'll just see how I do. Right.
He's gonna do great.
And so the trials commence, and it's as I said, it's a lot of drills, and the trials do go on for a few hours. And Kira, everyone else is usually wielding a sword, like a long sword or short sword. A couple people, like Galen, are using scimitars. Kira comes up with her axe and starts just kind of hacking away at the thing. It's not. And they, as soon as you take the axe out and put a big dent in, like, whoa, 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 and they give you what appears to be a foil, like a practice sword.
But my axe!
We have to use these dummies every year, all right?
Can I at one point I just yell at Galen like, "Yeah, kick ass, my friend," and inspire him?
Sure. This does go on for a few hours, so
I'll do it if it looks like he needs it then.
Yeah. So let's go and say, Kira, make me a Constitution saving throw, and Galen's gonna make one too. He's gonna take that inspiration on that.
Nice.
Constitution.
Oh my god.
Not nice.
What?
Yeah, that drinking's getting
Hey,
the
they
better
took-
of her.
They
you know?
took my axe away. I blame that on that.
So you do Galen. After a while, he's starting to breathe really heavily. There's a lot of sweat on his brow, but he's got this grit and determination to him. He's practicing the drills. Hard to come over and just kind of kick his feet into position every now and again. He's kind of struggling a bit, but he's holding in there as hard as he can. Kira, you're exhausted after the first hour. This is not a fighting form you're used to. You'd think, oh, this sword is so much lighter than my axe. It should be easy. But you're just not used to it. You're not used to the muscle memory of the things. The frustration's kind of mixing in, and it's wearing you out really fast.
Makes sense.
But you stick it out for quite a while. Hardrock comes over, just kind of, we'll make a war of you someday, but that axe of yours, I'd love to see that on the field sometime.
It's
Office
a
does-
great axe. You would love it.
It is a pretty great axe.
It's a great act.
It's a great axe.
The greatest axe.
A few hours go by, the sun begins to set in the sky, and finally, everyone is taking a stop. Kira, you are exhausted. You just kind of fall to the ground. They eventually give you water and just kind of help you out a bit, but Galen is standing there panting. They've been working all day. But after a moment, everyone's released. You see there's a lot of people watching, a lot of friends and family. A lot of the kids go back to them. Galen, seeing no one in the crowd he knows, kind of just makes his way back to you guys. That was more work than I've ever done in my life in one moment.
I hope my scream helped.
I believe I said it actually did.
Wait, you screamed at him, but you didn't scream at me?
Hey, hey now, I need to focus my positive energy one at a time.
I guess you're right. Mr. Gallon needed the help more than me. I was there for fun.
Alright. As you guys are having this conversation, after a moment, Hardrak comes over. Galen, come here. And he'll walk away with Galen for a moment. And they'll just kind of talk off to the side for a bit. Galen's still exhausted, is kind of hands on his knees a bit, and Hardrak kind of flaps like, no, put your hands on top of your head. That'll open up your airways more. He's just still teaching him even in this moment after everything. After a while, you see Galen just kind of nod, looks back at you guys for a moment, looks back at Hardrak, and a moment later walks over. Sounds like they'll take me.
He's gonna
Excellent.
adopt you?
I wouldn't go that far. But
He seems like a dad to you. It's so cute.
Kira, you are adorable. You are adorable. Please don't make this weird.
Okay.
Could you stop being you for 5 minutes? Please.
No! I don't want to!
But they said I'll train with them for a while. They'll give me bed, food, clean water, and if I make it as a god, or God forbid, even in the Order of the Stone, I'll fair pay, plenty of time to pursue other interests. I guess it's a chance to actually live my life for once.
Sounds like the best gig you've ever gotten.
And
Sure
I
does.
believe you're not even 20 yet. You have plenty of time.
So much time.
Can I just ask, all of you,
Yes?
What's that?
it's a random chance that I survived, isn't it?
I would say you survived.
Something random.
You survived by your actions. You knew when to put down your weapon. Sadly, but we did kill some of you before that, so I will say half luck, half your own decision.
Well, I suppose I should be thankful then.
I just thank the gods for the chance they managed to give you.
You did good.
All right. And he looks over, and you see the sun is now setting behind the Cloudbreaker peaks in the distance, casting long shadows over the city. You see some of the other people that appear to have been accepted making their way inside the sanctum. I suppose this is where we part for now.
For now.
Mr. Gallen, I have a question.
Sure.
Will you write to us?
It'll be hard for
We
a
couldn't be staying
courier.
in one place.
It'll be hard for a courier.
I
courier
can
to
give
find
you an
us.
address.
An
I
address?
can give you an address, and I can pick. Yes, and I can pick up the letters from there.
What was that?
I have an address that I can pick up the letters there, and then I can read all the things that you sent me, and then I'll know where you are,
What
and I can send you something back.
was the address you're giving him?
Where my parents are at.
Do we
So
have
that's
like
not.
an actual?
They're not so much in like an actual
Word.
place.
But I
In
can
fact-
he can give the general gist to the coroner, and he can just.
In fact, if
find
if you remember, the general idea of what you did was to keep them, from being found.
Actually, perhaps if I could suggest a better location to send it. Okay, let's see. Let me.
I mean, you can do that if you want to, Mickey, but that was kind of the whole idea.
Magical couriers can find us.
There aren't many of those to go
They're
around,
like
Kira.
There's like the Skyrim ones that just find you no matter where you are.
Hey,
They just run up into the middle of nowhere. It's like, hey, I've got a letter for you. Real
Yours
quick, you
eyes
should read
only.
it right now.
for your
Your
hand.
eyes only.
Let's see here. A letter from the jar.
Seems we're moving up in the world. Sounds like there's a museum opening in Dunstar.
There really was a magic courier.
Hey, Elyon, roll me an Arcana check real quick.
Me? Of all
Him,
people.
okay.
Sorry, Aiden.
Aiden, okay. Alright, I'll roll Arcana.
I'm stupid.
Alright, what's up?
So while they're having a discussion on letters and address stuff, something in your mind does come to you that there is a bit of a higher level spell that you're not quite there yet, but there is a spell that lets you send messages across long distances.
What could it be?
You get a feeling that you'll. It's maybe a bit out of your reach for now, but probably not for too much longer.
That is true.
I think for now, just send the letters to Aeonid's college. You should live there, right?
I don't actually attend to college, but my parents are there.
Oh.
So if you have a letter sent to the arena, the Circus Ostia, that's what it's called. Address it to Evander Macrunius.
Oh, god dang it, Mark, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. God's angry at me.
God is angry at you.
What was it called again? The Circus Ostia?
The Circus Ostia. I put it in my character sheet. It's in
Okay.
the bio.
I'm just writing this down specifically on Gallon sheet.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
And,
then Gallon can write us messages.
and then what was the name?
To Evander Macrinius.
You might want to type that out.
Yeah, Evander Macrinius.
Hey, I was right. Cool. Alright.
He's
And
not
your dad?
super well known, but he's well known enough that the courier will know who he is.
Is that your dad?
Yes, it is my father.
Aenid's dad. Oh my
Yes,
God.
I have a father. It's shocking, isn't it?
It is for
Elliot, did
me.
you hear that?
People have fathers? That's crazy.
D&D characters whose parents aren't dead?
Yes, honestly.
I have parents that aren't dead.
Whoa.
I did it.
Must be
I
nice.
know.
Poor Elliot. I'm the only one without parents. Oh God. Oh wait, and Mr. Gallen. Oh, Mr.
Oh.
Gallen, no.
Thank you for bringing that up again.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
It's fine. I have a father figure back home, and I'm sure he has a dad figure now, so it's fine.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm not sure I like how much you guys are pushing Hodrak on as being my father.
I don't know if this is... I mean, maybe he's like a surrogate father at some point, but not yet. You're
Yes.
jumping the gun. What's a gun? I have no idea. Jumping the shark.
Releasing too soon.
Jumping the arrow.
I was...
So I think they're
Oh.
yes, Hodrak. I think they're calling me.
Oh right.
Are they really? I didn't hear anything.
I heard it. Good luck,
do us a favor.
Galen.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the blue hair lady for us, will you?
I'll do my best. And really, thank you all. Thank you all.
Of course.
That life was killing me metaphorically and almost literally. And I think I have you all to thank for giving me the second chance. So thank you.
Don't waste it, or we're gonna be very disappointed.
No pressure, right?
Helion.
It's true though.
I mean, yes, but you don't have to say it. How much charisma do you have?
Not enough.
Not enough.
I have charisma
There
to
is-
say that and not be hated.
Hodrak was saying it sounds like for entrance to the Order of the Stone, which that is still a ways away from me, but it sounds like this is a sort of trial we'd have to undergo. And if I need help with that, I'll come to you first.
You know where to send the letter.
I would be honored.
Yeah. Me too.
Alright.
And then
This-
maybe if you practice your baking, I want to try some bread.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
I suppose I should get going now.
Okay, good luck. We believe in you.
Good luck, Galen.
He'll just kind of he's not really sure if like do I shake your hand? He's like, what's the proper way to do this? He's not entirely sure. But
I jump up and hug him.
he will awkwardly hug you back.
Bye.
Even jumping up, you hug his waist.
Yes.
You can't jump very high.
He kind of awkwardly returns the hug. Thank you.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you. I don't know about these guys. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too, Kira. All of you.
Oh,
Well, I would
yay.
love to hug you, but you're very sweaty right now.
Group hug.
He just kind of gives a nod to the two of you, like that's fine, no hard feelings.
We're not doing a group hug.
And I go to each individual person and give them a hug.
Oh, you're sweaty too.
Oh,
All right. Well, good luck on your travels, and don't die, please.
I wish I could make
I
a
will try
promise
my
on that
very
one.
hardest.
I cannot promise that.
There are no guarantees, but we will try our hardest.
Sometimes all you can ask for. Good evening.
Pretty much.
Safe travels.
Winds guide you, my friend.
What? What?
And
Am I about to take an arrow to the knee? What's happening?
he will turn and begin making his way towards the sanctum. But he gets a few feet and he turns around and he grabs the symbol around his chest that you now recognize is an old and kind of dirty but still intact and still kind of beautiful through the age and the weathering, a symbol of the Lawbearer.
Oh.
Oh, it was his dad.
You see him just kind of mutter a small prayer to give one last smile to you all before he turns and walks towards the large open doors of the sanctum.
Oh.
I'm gonna shed a tear.
All right, Kira sheds a tear. And the sun sets on the city of Aristal as civilization's dawn, and this 3 days of celebration begins to come to a close. And
We missed the whole first day of the celebration.
well, it was the last
Damn
day.
it.
Oh yeah, the first day was when y'all went through the woods.
Day.
Yeah.
We missed the first day.
There's still some celebrations going on tonight, but for a little bit longer. If there's anything else, you guys, it's like the last day of a con. Like, there's still some stuff going on, but like most of the good merch is gone. The workers are all tired by this point, but it's still kind of going.
Honestly, the last day of cons are always the better ones because it's like
It's like no
empty
lines.
empty enough to be enjoyable.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling you're getting right now. But yeah. So you guys are now all together reunited for the first time since. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we wrap it up for tonight?
I would like to buy a sword.
Okay.
All right.
What happened with the person? Ain't it?
What?
What happened with the person?
I'm gonna ask you to be a little
I need
quiet.
updates.
Shh, 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 shh. I'm gonna ask you to be a little quiet about this. All right, Kira.
Sorry.
So,
I can be quiet.
Miss Talia brought us to a certain man named Ethan Adonis. He might be a guild master of a thieves guild in our area. And he believes that the person who organized the stealing of the, what was it called? The Everlock seed was one of his men. And because this was an unsanctioned job and a very, very stupid job, we have been commissioned to kill this man.
Oh damn.
Yes. This
We are
man.
now killers for hire.
Yeah, we're
Are
assassins
we
now.
really? Holy shit, that's so cool.
Oh,
Anyway,
it is kind of cool.
maybe a little bit, but
But he's a bad man, right?
oh, he's a
bad
warlock.
man.
Yes, absolutely.
He's an honorable man.
Wait, Eden?
He's an,
What? No. What?
is he not the one that stole the seed that caused all this destruction in the first place?
Talinay, who we've been hired to kill. Yes, he's the one who organized it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
But we will have to go to Stillwater Creek, and we will have to find the safe house. Oh, Creek.
Here. He's basically sending you guys down
Creek.
here.
Creep with
Stillwater
a P.
Creek.
See.
Don't we have to go through the gold roads in order to get to Stillwater Creek?
I mean, I suppose we could cut through the fields, but it would be the easiest route.
And also, Kira, you didn't hear this from me, but
Yeah.
that was the leader of the Thieves Guild was like kind of Talia's ex.
No way, really?
There,
you
there
could-
was some,
Oh,
there was some bad blood.
You could
is
feel the
that
tension.
why she was so awkward?
Yeah.
Oh, the tea. Oh, that. I wish I had gone.
Yeah,
Oh my
Talia did serve us tea, correct?
All right, wise guy.
Tea with the tea server. Oh my god.
But yes, this Talinay, he's a lizard man. He runs the safe house in Stillwater Creek. We have to find him, kill him, take his sword back to Ethan. And
Or
we
his
will-
head.
Or
I
his head,
miss
to
so
some
much,
crew.
and I've just been setting up dummies for an hour.
Well,
What?
it builds character, Kira.
I
Uh,
have a lot of character.
one other thing to note. I don't remember if I said this or not, but I had this in my notes. I want to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of wants to see the sword as proof. It's not so much he wants it back.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. Okay.
So we
I
might
couldn't remember
keep
if
the
I
sword.
couldn't remember if I said that or not, but I just wanted to make sure. What?
He wants to see the sword, but we might be able to keep the sword.
Yeah,
Is what you're saying.
basically.
Speaking of sword,
Or you can sell it, or you can see if someone wants a magical sword. I don't know.
ooh, magical.
Ooh.
You gather based on the conversation, especially considering he's a warlock, there might be some magic to it, but the extent of it.
He's a hexblade. We're fucked.
Yes.
How much does
I'm so
one?
excited.
How much does one longsword cost though? 'Cause I don't
Yeah,
wanna be
so you do make your way to the blacksmith, and I just realized I don't have Talia on everyone's sheet. There you go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So you do make your way to the blacksmith. It's run by a little dwarf dude closing up for the shop, but he's able to get something for you real quick. So what kind of sword are you looking for? A longsword?
a longsword, yeah.
Okay, just there we go. All right, and he puts out a nice little, just a simple longsword in front of you. I can part with this for 15 gold.
Hmm.
You're absolutely lousy with gold. 15 is
Yeah.
nothing.
I was just wondering if it's the better option for a sword. Do you have anything better than this?
What's that?
Checking the stock.
Are you looking for like? What do you mean by better than that?
Like maybe a +1 or something, but it needs to be a one-handed weapon.
+1's gonna be a little bit hard to come by, unfortunately.
-1, RP point.
-1, -1.
+1s are actually a thing.
But would they call him a +1?
It's the same thing as it's like spell slots and sorcery points. Like I'm not gonna find a way to get around calling it that, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between like actually someone telling you to roll the dice or not. You know.
Yeah,
What I mean?
I know. It's just funny in context.
Yeah. I know. Well, +1 sword is gonna typically runs about closer to 500.
Ooh.
Whew.
Well, I'll take the 15 gold then.
Fair enough. You can mark down 15 gold and that you now have a longsword.
Hooray.
I deal 2 more damage if I roll high.
Nice.
And I believe it is a versatile weapon, so you should be fine to. Actually, does that?
I don't think they have a shopping basket in the blacksmith.
No, it's like a little it's a little wicker basket.
I don't think they would have that.
That I pick up a random thing that holds things.
Let me just make sure of something real quick, Ollie.
Are you thinking about the dual wielding thingy? Because I have this.
One end. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you're fine then. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So I think that does count for versatile weapon, so you should be fine. Okay. And just as a reminder, Ethan did say that the Jesus Christ, what are they marking at? He said the road to Stillwater would be about a week on foot, then maybe a few less days on a horse or some sort of a transport. So if you guys want to figure that out now, if you're just going to walk or get something, or we can do that next week.
Fuck! I wasted money.
Not necessarily.
No, it's because this weapon uses strength. It's
ver-
objectively worse than
Oh,
what
well.
I'm using.
It's
Fuck.
Oh yeah. I would say you would probably know that.
It's fine. It's fine to have a backup weapon just in case. Then.
Okay. Mickey's question: can you use a bow and arrows? I think so. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure you have proficiency in martial weapons, so that should be
I
fine.
do, but I didn't know what counted as
Yep.
martial weapons. I also
Uh,
have proficiency in simple weapons.
That covers every weapon in the game,
Oh.
except for firearms. That's its own thing. But you guys haven't run into any of those yet. So yeah, you have access to every weapon in the game. So yeah, you absolutely can use a bow and arrow, but you just have to go get one.
I'm
Interesting.
I'm actually mad, God, because the best dex weapon is a rapier, but that doesn't match my character.
Wow, look at Ollie trying to min-max.
Right.
SMA.
I'm gonna walk
I-
up to the shopkeeper and place my basket on the counter.
Where'd you get that?
I found it near the door.
All right. What are you picking up? What are you trying to buy?
So there's pretty much just like bits and bobs that have been thrown in that just look nice, that just drew my attention. Nothing really of import.
So keeping in mind, this is like a blacksmith / weapon shop, so it'd be like
So there's
metal,
like random little daggers or like arrows,
maybe like nails
or
and stuff. Yeah.
nails. It's just shiny things that looked pretty.
What all are you buying then?
What you buying?
How many mushrooms would you take for this stuff?
Mushrooms?
I wouldn't.
Why not? They're lovely mushrooms.
Why do you want
Elyon
the
can
staff
attest,
anyway? Yeah. They are safe to eat, I think.
Is she with you?
Is she with us? I'm not sure.
He knows me, right, Elliot? Is Aiden in here?
Did you come with him, Maiden?
Yeah, I may as well have.
It's like the equivalent of like walking into a Walmart at like 11 p.m. when it's just like dead. And it's just like, yeah. I don't know why I'm picturing like the bright white fluorescent lights, even though it's just torches. That's just the feel I'm getting from this
It's
right
fucking
now.
phosphorus torches.
Pretty much.
And this guy's just like completely done with all of you.
How much does it cost again? I wouldn't mind spotting you, but why do you want a staff anyway?
Staff? What staff? Is there a
what-
staff?
What are you buying then?
There's a decorative dagger that looks really pretty, and then I found like a little container of nails that looked cool, and then there was this
Why are you buying these?
because they look nice.
We are traveling.
Okay, I'll
there's
put
a
them back.
there's a time to be frugal and a time to be wasteful. And I think this is a time to be frugal.
Okay, do you have a bow? I do have human money.
And he
That-
noticeably
that
lightens
you
up
might
to you as
expect.
soon as you say that. I can get you a bow. What you looking for? Long bow, short bow,
Crossbow,
crossbow.
light crossbow.
I don't know. What do you think I'd be good at? Enid,
Well, you have rather
Enid, what do you think I'd be good at?
You have rather short arms, so perhaps a crossbow might suit you better.
A crossbow? What do you think, Elion? Do you think I'd be good at that?
Well, you are a very strong lady, so perhaps something heavy.
A heavy crossbow.
Oh.
I'm hearing
Do
a
you
heavy
have
crossbow.
A heavy crossbow for it?
I do. And I sell bolts for it as well.
Ooh. How much is that?
Why does this not have prices on that? Hold on.
If you say 5 mushrooms, you have a deal.
I can tell you I'm not saying that.
Oh, hi, Molly.
good. I thought I'd try. I have a flower. What about a flower too?
That's very nice.
You can have
Alright.
a flower.
Heavy crossbow itself would be 50 gold. And how much I can sell you 20 bolts or 40, 60, how many bolts are you looking for?
Can I actual question, can I retrieve the bolts after I
Absolutely.
use them?
You can
I would
try.
say there'd be like an investigation check to see like which ones are salvageable, which ones are like broken or whatever. But yeah, you could retrieve
Okay,
some.
because like I'm really shit at investigation.
Everyone is in this part.
I'll say generally speaking, you'll be able to get at least a few back, but very rarely would you be able to get them all back.
Well, I'll say you just buy 20 because you're not gonna use it that much.
Yeah. I will say, as someone who thought it'd be fun to give a melee fighter a ranged weapon, you will very rarely use that ranged weapon.
I figured what I'd end up doing is if I couldn't get in range of something when I'm raging, I could use that to bridge the barrier of keeping my rage up.
The problem will be switching weapons to do that.
Yeah.
Do I have to do
So-
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
It's kind of convoluted. The easiest way to explain it is like drawing or stowing a weapon is a free action, but only the first time. So if you were to stow your axe, that would be a free action. To draw another weapon, that would be your action to do that. So what you could say is, if you wanted to like attack with your axe, then use a free action, put it away at the end of your turn. Then at the start of your next turn, use a free action to draw your crossbow. That would work.
Okay, so basically
That's just-
I need to know if I wouldn't be able to reach the next
Yeah.
thing.
So and that's something you kind of have to declare, just especially if it's like, hey, he ran away. I'm going to opportunity attack him. You're not attacking him with a crossbow. You know what I mean?
That makes
And
sense.
in your case, you also can fly. So if enemy is not on melee reach, I think you're gonna be fine.
Her flying
Well,
speed is equal to
my
your walking
flying
speed.
is the same speed. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I know there's been one instance now where I haven't been able to reach the creature within my range, my rage time.
We'll worry about that when the time comes.
That's fair.
So you buying its crossbow?
Yeah, I'll get a crossbow and 20 golds.
Okay, that'll be 51 gold.
51. All right. Can I slide him 50 and a flower and see what he says?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
No. I would say you've gotten on his nerves enough. The DC's a bit. Fine.
Yep.
I said no.
I'm just flexing.
I know I'm shit at persuasion.
Fine. So
leave
mark
me
down
alone.
50 gold and 1 flower.
Elion thinks of what he could have said 2 hours later.
And you now have a heavy crossbow and 20 crossbow. Put that on your sheet.
Ooh. 59. You did, and a.
Do you know how to drag stuff onto your sheet?
No.
Okay, so at the top, if you hit that little eye circle, the information thing,
Yes.
you can type
Oh, wait.
in heavy crossbow.
Wait, which section is this under? Equipment?
No, so at the top right of the screen, where the chat box is,
Oh,
you see the eye.
yes.
So
Yes,
hit
yes,
that, and then the bar type heavy crossbow,
Heavy crossbow.
and look for the item, not the
Item.
proficiency. That's 2 different things.
Okay, and this is just a regular.
Regular heavy
One.
crossbow, yeah. You can just
Heavy
drag that onto your
crossbow.
sheet, and it should.
did it
There you
go?
go.
There it is. Yeah.
And then
And
crossbow
then-
bolts as well. Just say you have 20 of them.
Crossbow.
I'll even make you something.
Can you
Actually,
make
wait,
me
what
something?
is?
20.
Oh, okay. I see.
Woo!
Oh, cool. Never mind then. Well,
Never mind what.
nothing. I'm just being a silly Billy. Cool. So you now see on your sheet you have an ammo tracker now as well.
Ammo tracker.
Like where your rate.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So just keep track of your ammo, because that's something we do in this game.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. In that case, is there any other shopping you guys want to do tonight? I feel like we can just get set up for the journey now, and then we can just start right away. Start it next week,
Alright.
Sounds good.
you know,
Mm,
or whatever you guys want to do.
And what exactly would that entail?
Well,
Setting up a
are you walking there, or are you guys gonna work up some cash to get some horses?
How much would that be?
Yeah.
Well, that depends. You can make your way over to the stable, and there's a little halfling man running it. And yes, I do have random NPCs listed for running each stable. Or shop? I don't know why, but that's just how I run things, I guess.
Because I think maybe one horse that would be enough.
So
Are we all gonna fit on the horse?
Maybe.
Probably just
Ride back to back to back.
we can just
So
rotate.
he
I
has
guess.
a few riding horses that are a little more expensive than your average draft horse, but they can each fit one of you and take you just fine. They also have draft horses and many different drawn vehicles, where one draft horse would be enough to pull like a whole cart or a wagon or what have you. So, and there's like any combination of this if you whatever you guys want to, but essentially, riding horses base price are 75 each. So if you each got one that, well, you can either pay 75 gold each or it'd be 225 gold total. Whereas then you have, I'm going off all this off by the book, by the way. There's also carts and wagons. A cart is 15 gold, a wagon is 35 gold, and a draft horse is 50. So that'd probably be a lot cheaper in the long run if you just did one of those.
That would be cheaper.
It would be a little bit slower too, but it would mean, but still.
But then wouldn't we also have a place to sleep too? In the car?
Theoretically, yeah. I would say for this they'd also throw in some camping gear too, so you could set up camp. So I'm not gonna be like, all right, you buy exactly 2 tents. One is of higher quality, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds fine then. I think we should take this lower one.
They do also have war horses, which are a little bit more expensive. I'm only mentioning that because no one's tried to barter yet. Well, oh no, that's not true. Kira's bartered with flowers and mushrooms.
And mushrooms! With
But-
almost everyone I found.
But yeah, so if y'all looking for a draft horse and a cart of some kind,
Do
And
any of us
I'll
have
try to
land
negotiate
vehicles?
for a lower price.
Do any of us have land vehicle as a proficiency? Before we
I
buy
do
a
not.
car.
No.
I don't. So
Never mind.
let's not buy a car.
so yeah, but also like I'm not gonna make it like you roll every day to see how far. I think that's I do like extraneous rolls, but at that point I think it feels silly to make that like a constant thing you have to check. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm not gonna punch you guys for not having it. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
But maybe you'll just be like a little awkward at first. So base price then, let me just get this squared away. So a draft horse, as I said, was I just had it 50 gold for a draft horse. And then you can choose between a wagon, a cart, or a carriage. Carriage, let's see, wagon is right. The cart is cheapest at 15 gold, wagon's at 35 gold, and a carriage is 100. Each one can obviously carry more weight and would provide more cover and whatnot.
Which one do you guys think?
Well, actually, the draft horse could not hold a carriage, so it would be between the cart and the wagon.
I have no idea.
I would say wagon. We're
A wagon?
fancy like that.
Okay,
How much is it again?
that'd be 85 gold total for both of them,
Oh god.
so a lot cheaper.
All right. Aeonid?
What? Sorry.
85 gold.
85 gold. All right. All right. Am I? And that's from each of us, correct?
No, 85 gold total
85 total. Okay. So
for the horse and the cart and the wagon.
how do you split that between 3 people?
40, 40, and 5.
I'll handle the
I
5.
have 5
Oh, God.
and a mushroom.
Fuck you, Ilian. You're paying 40.
Alright, he's gonna put 40 on the board, while making that he lost all the money he made on the festival.
So you broke even. Pretty good.
Oh god, that's all the gold you made for the knife trick. Yeah, that means you still got all your bandit gold though.
Yeah.
If we
You
get
guys
it.
got bandit gold?
Everyone.
Yeah, I gave it to you. It was 100 gold.
Yeah.
Did you,
right.
did you not mark it down, Mickey?
She did.
No, I
Oh.
didn't. I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
I got distracted by the crossbow. If you guys weren't aware, I got a heavy crossbow just now.
You did.
Is that not so cool?
That
Look how
is-
shiny it is.
Oh, it's a crossbow. It's not a lot of metal on it.
It's actually a pretty nice cross. It's a
No.
wood finish, but it's
Fuck
got
you
like
too.
little silver tips. It's not like super fancy or anything. It's raving or magic essence, but
Oh,
it's kind of beautiful in its simplicity. It's not bad.
it's a pretty crossbow.
And if you guys are wondering, yes, I am enjoying making you guys actually do math to work out economy stuff. This brings me great joy, and I hope you're all enjoying it.
I take out 5 gold pieces and 3 flowers.
I didn't think you guys actually gonna do that. All right. So that's 45 gold total so far on the table.
I put 40
Yeah,
down.
You did too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to better to lower the price, sure, with a persuasion check.
No!
Well, what price are you offering first and foremost?
Alright, from 85, I want to lower it to 75.
Okay.
It splits a lot easier.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
God dang. All right, deal. 75 gold.
I take my 10 gold back.
Okay. Wow.
hey, there's 30 gold of mine there.
Okay. So everyone marked down the requisite gold, and you now are proud owners of a horse and a wagon.
Yay.
And again, we'll say he'll throw in some camping gear just to be nice.
Aw.
And one last question before we go, which I guess you can think about over the weekend. We can answer next time. What are you going to name your horse?
Jerry.
And again, he doesn't have to necessarily even be answered ever, but just I thought it'd be fun to
Jerry.
make you guys.
Jerry.
Horse meat.
No.
Gadomir.
Okay, well, with that question posed, unless there's anything else you guys want to do tonight, we can go ahead and call it there.
All right.
What's the one? Aaron Bar.
Aaron Bar.
Aaron Bar? Is that what it is?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Aardvark. No. Arvac?
Arvac?
Arvac from Skyrim.
yeah.
Yeah.
Arvac!
Arvac.
Fucking Arvark.
Arvac.
Hey guys, meet my new horse, Aardvark.
Fucking. It's a roach tier horse.
Why the long face has a double meaning now?
Oh god.
We could name it Roach.
I don't want to name it Roach.
I kind of like Arvac.
All right, fucking Arvac, whatever.
Alright,
Arvac.
congratulations. Arvac. You guys find he's like a brown paint horse. I just searched brown paint and it just gave me brown paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say he looks a little something like this.
Nope, fuck that shit. Wrong thing.
Aw. It do be a horse.
That do be.
He's so cute.
That's the horse.
I'm gonna pick a blue flower off of the ground. That's growing about, and I'm just gonna place it balanced on its ear.
Well, you're still in the city, but you can once you get out, you can probably find.
No, there must be some kind of wild flowers growing in some crack of things.
And you can probably find one in like someone's flower bed.
Perfect. I'll
Right.
take one that's hidden underneath things, so it looks like nothing was mistaken.
Amazing. Okay.
Misplaced.
So it is. Night is now set on the city of Eris. And we'll decide if you guys want to set out now, or if you want to wait till do your thing. But otherwise, that's all. That's all I have for you tonight.
I mean, should we sleep for the night and take off in the morning?
That probably is for the best. Yeah.
Okay. So cool. You guys take one more night in the Willow's Bow, assuming, and then at dawn's light, you head off on the road for your first trip outside the city. As
party member.
Why
that
are we listening to Carmel dancing again?
It loops.
Did we ever hear Shakira Hips Don't Lie Bardcore?
we did, I heard
Did
it,
we?
and I groaned internally.
Whatever our party ended up being called.
Y'all never come up with a name.
Yeah, because we hadn't done anything yet.
We did! We saved the whole town!
We didn't at the time. We hadn't done anything though. It would be appropriate to come up with one now.
Because I mentioned it on the way back, and you guys said that nobody... No, you didn't even know if we were going to stick together.
Why don't y'all take the week to think about it, and then in
Yeah.
character, maybe like as you guys are ready to set off, we can talk about a group name if y'all are still interested.
All right.
Aha. The Twinks.
The Twinks. God damn it. We're not gonna be called the Twinks.
The Twinks and the Fairy.
No.
Sounds like a rock band from the 70s.
Honestly.
It's like Sex Pistols level of naming tier. Well, this was a bit of a slower session, so thank you guys for sticking with me on this one.
I had fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I was really excited to get to play Ethan, and that was a lot of fun for me because you got to just give someone an actual American accent for once.
I'm so excited by the tea. How long did they date? I need to know this. This information needs to
You don't know if they dated.
be proved out. But there's this tension.
You weren't there.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I was told about it. Elion told me.
By a bard.
Yeah, which means obviously there must have been some kind of sexual tension that he picked up on.
Bards are known liars.
I,
That's their thing.
Arian has never lied in his life.
Oh, sure.
You said Elion's not even your real name.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the lie.
but then you've told a lie.
Oh my god. All right. So we're going to get into the. Y'all thought I was done with travel sessions? Never done.
It's all travel sessions. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Now we're going to. Oh wait. Are we gonna stop by Keftonville first, or are we just like
Well, so
cutting from like the bridge to Stillwater Creek?
Well,
Are
if
we
you guys
stopping in the Gold Road?
if you guys go by the road, it'd be to Captainville to Gold Road to Stillwater.
Uh-huh.
Whether or not you guys want to stop in town or just keep going.
We'll see when we get there then.
Yeah.
I kind of have it planned at the moment with you guys just kind of going straight there, but you are more than welcome to stop, pick up some supplies, look for side quests if you want to. That's totally.
I was probably gonna ask around to see if anyone had seen Solara besides the person I've spent the last 3 days with.
What was it?
I said that I might as well ask around town if anyone saw which direction Solara went in, besides the person that I've spent 3 days doing things with, Elion, who apparently saw her.
Hey, she was very disguised, and the dots connected very slowly.
That's true. That's true. You weren't paying attention to her. Even though she was a glorious, glorious fairy.
Hey, she got fucked up by those. I think it was gnolls.
Knowles.
Gnolls?
No.
Are you sure it wasn't Gnoblins?
And to be fair, she was doing a pretty good job. You did help her out though, but she
She
was
got
doing
fucked up.
Be that
I
as it
wish
may.
I would have seen her in combat. I miss seeing her.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag now, Mickey, would you want me to go ahead and share the picture that you picked out for her?
Sure.
So, and Mickey wrote her backstory. She gave me all these different characters and all the pictures.
That
and,
cool?
uh,
Oh, okay.
This was Solaris. Hello?
Hello.
Why is this not? Jesus Christ.
Is it Roll20 being Roll20?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Bomb.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean,
Brow sweating. Wiping brow.
if she was wearing that, I think Alien would have remembered.
I can't fucking expand. God damn it.
Just was trying to get a bigger picture.
No, because for some reason, like it cut off at like the bottom part of it. So I was trying to expand the window down so it would actually get the whole thing. But for some reason, Roll20 is really finicky about it. It doesn't like me doing it.
Roll finicky. Roll finicky. God damn.
Roll finicky.
Yeah, now I know to never underestimate Mickey's ability to find sexy fairy pictures because she found a lot.
That is a talent. For sure.
I'm actually
I am.
genuinely impressed.
I should. Do you guys want to see all the ones that I found? I saved a lot of them.
Sure, okay. Alright. Not a question I was expecting tonight, but okay.
I do like the picture you
Let's
end up
see,
going
where-
with here, though. I think this one's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, wait. No, they're not all saved in the same spot. Although I do have all the dudes saved in one, but
All the homies.
all the homies.
While
yeah.
she's looking for that, do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about anything that's going on so far?
Should I start getting stuff for like Anid supporting like background characters? I don't know if it's going to be important, but
I just went crazy, so you're good.
I will say, if you give me details of your backstory, I will do my best to use them eventually.
okay, cool.
So
But
that's
definitely-
totally up to you.
I can definitely describe the key members of my troop for you and find some images.
I'm not going to require anything. Just know the more detail you give, the more I'll have to work with. So that's up to you.
I don't know if that's all of them. I think it's the majority of them, though.
I think that's a lot of what you sent, yeah.
So there's like a fairy tale somewhere.
Well,
Wait,
most of
where's
these were alternate pictures for Kira before she said all she has.
Oh yeah, I remember these
If I remember
actually.
correctly.
Dang, that is a lot.
Like I
It's
said,
not
there's
even
no
all of
telling.
them. I remember there's a couple of them that I misplaced. There was one with a lady with a dragon, and then there was the ones with the animals all around her, and then there was another one. There's several of them that are missing. Found a lot of them.
Can't believe I didn't save them all. I'm disappointed now.
So did we level?
Yeah, cool.
Back in messages. Let's see.
Hey, what is the name of both of your characters' most prized person, friend, relationship? You two? Two smartasses?
Elion.
Mhm.
Elion is your most
Yeah.
friend.
Alright. Keep that in mind.
Alien's most important person is Alien.
Elion.
So let's see. So Lich comes, Power Word kills an Elyon, raises from the dead, and kills him again. Cool. Easy.
What a way to go.
No, you didn't level up. But that was some fun RP this session, though.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to spend an hour in Walmart.
It happens to
We
the
didn't
best of
spend an
us.
hour in Walmart.
Felt good.
Did we spend an hour in Walmart? No, we didn't.
No, you didn't. There was. I'm not saying this to complain at all. I thought it was fun. There's just a lot of time spent on things that I didn't spend much time on. But I'm totally
But
fine with
we
how
did-
everything turned out.
We did all the things we sought out to do.
You did. And you found the next plot hook.
I do like that. I mean, I should make Alien actually be stingy with authority, because that was my intention. But dices are not always nice.
It's fair. And then specifically with Ethan, there was a lot of. I think y'all balance each other out really, which was adorable to me. I loved that whole interaction. Thank you for bearing with me as I attempted to have conversations with myself in various accents.
Was excellent.
That's the scariest part about DMing. Because inevitably, if you're doing like a more story-based thing, you're gonna have to talk to yourself.
Yeah. That's why do you think I gave Ethan and Talia such distinctive accents?
That makes sense. Okay, here's pictures. Okay, let's see.
I was definitely trying to go with a more. At first, I was just gonna do like a slightly more pronounced version of my regular voice, but then I leaned more into maybe an older, not super cranky, but kind of just older, kind of tougher guy for him. I'm not really sure how to describe it. I'm pretty happy with the voice that settled on Ethan.
Maybe I should come. Should I make a picture like the one I did for Kira for Solara?
If you want,
Maybe I should do that.
match the art style or something.
Yeah.
Just do the same picture, but give her blue hair.
I'm not gonna do that. She needs her own style.
Yeah, you gotta change the eye color, sure.
No, not just that.
We're just being casually racist.
All fairies look the same, alright.
It's all lies. Look at all the differences in the fairies that I found.
As far as Ainit's concerned, they probably do. He doesn't know.
What the hell, Anna?
He's only seen one! It's like, oh, okay, imagine another fairy. Looks like Kira, obviously. Like, if you'd only ever seen one breed of dog your whole life, you're probably not going to recognize a German Shepherd, you know?
I was trying really hard not to hint to Ollie, like, hey, this person sounds familiar. I wasn't trying to do that until I found, like, a good too. I honestly just wanted to see if he'd remember.
I'll be honest, I kind of remember her as an old lady that I managed to help on the road.
There was an old lady with
Old
her.
lady.
There was an old lady with her.
Yeah, I only remember the old lady.
Okay, there you go. So that was Elyon session 0.
Oh.
You met my fiance. Oh.
I don't think I even spoke with her, only the old lady though.
You did a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I guess if they ran together though, you wouldn't. But yeah, now we
He's
have
probably
now,
too quiet.
now everyone's session 0s are out in the air. Elyon met Solara and Miss Beckham on the road. Aenid met Talia, and Kira killed a bear.
Yay!
Well, thank you all for coming out tonight. This was a lot of fun, and I'm excited for the adventure that we have coming up soon.
Yeah.
We got some fun stuff planned.
GG's.
And I will make you guys play this card game I worked on.
Never.
Never.
I'll die before I play it.
Wish you luck.
This game's version of Gwent. You can just like go and challenge random NPCs to it.
I never played Gwent either.
I played the tutorial Gwent.
I have, like, yeah, outside of the tutorial, I don't touch it because I don't want to fucking deal with it. I installed a mod that just makes me win instantly, so I wouldn't have to deal with it.
I didn't even do that.
I actually installed that shit.
If a game has a card game, I'm going to avoid it as much as I can because I don't want it.
I think the problem is that it has to be something you actively do, otherwise you miss out on cards. Like, I don't want to talk to the Baron and say, hey, so your wife is gone or whatever. Want to play some cards, my man?
Yeah, that was weird. And he was hard too. He wouldn't advance the story until you beat him. It's like he's in the middle of this existential crisis.
It's a little
Yeah, that was
strange.
weird.
It's just my hacking immersion, man.
Fair enough. Well, I'm keeping the rules here until someone decides to play.
Well, someone's gonna have to bite the bullet, I guess.
Yeah, someone does.
Won't be me though.
Maybe Ethan will intimidate you into doing it.
You'd have to get a very high roll.
I think he could manage that.
It's a DC 24.
You
I'll
don't set the
try.
DC, you're not the DM.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Wow. I mean, there you go. There you go.
There it is.
That's pretty impressive.
She should have made it 28.
Alright.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't have anything else for you guys for tonight, so
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna
this
go.
is fun.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired. So.
We're
Alright.
going lizard hunting, boys.
Yay!
Yeah.
Finally.
I guess I'm gonna drive back home.
Oh.
How much wine have you had?
Actually no wine, but I made 2 cocktails, so that's about 4-5 ounces of rum.
Is that a
But
lot?
that was also
Well, a shot is about 1 ounce, so.
well, a shot is 1.5 ounces.
Mm. Mm. Is it?
Oh, I thought this was Monster Hunter music for a second.
It's
God.
indeed.
This is Final Fantasy music.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was Monster Hunter.
It's not.
It does sound like it, doesn't it?
Well, thank you all for coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wish you all a good night.
Good night.